FSJ and Spellbinders as we celebrate the launch of our newest collection, Easter Blessings. Live from the Journey Station in Phoenix, Arizona, please welcome Kim Kesty and Nicole Westervelt.
Happy Friday afternoon and welcome to our Easter Blessings launch party.
This is fun.
This is
the first time we've done this on a Friday.
Exactly. New time, cool. New day.
Yeah, let's
try it. And it's
a
brand new collection. We're so excited to present it to you. We're going to have lots of fun today. We're going to have guests coming in and doing some demos. We're going to have lots of fun shenanigans that you are going to be involved with. Of course, we're going to let you in on that in a few minutes. But yes, most importantly, we are here to launch our brand new collection. I am Kim Kesty, Creative Director here at Fun Stampers Journey, and I'm with
Nicole Westervelt, General Manager here at FSJ Spellbinders.
Awesome. So we're going to have so much fun today. Most importantly, we're going to launch our brand new mini collection. It's called Easter Blessings, and I actually have one of our little catalogs, and there's a picture of it. That's probably better than what's going to show in my hands here, but we are super excited. Yay, there it is. Everything in this catalog is just all about spring. It's all about Easter. It's all about all those special times and traditions that we're going to share with our friends and family throughout the season. And Easter is actually kind of late this month, so we have lots of time to play with this collection. So it's later on in April. I think usually it's more toward the beginning of April, usually.
Yeah, it's Reagan's birthday is right around the beginning, so it's usually that. But it's April 21st, I believe, this year, so quite a bit later. Right. Plenty of time for crafting.
Yes, so much fun. Those of you who got your project kits in the mail, we do have project kits available for this collection, which we'll talk about more of those later. But those of you who got your project kits will also get a make and take video, so that's going to be fun. You might be make and taking today, tomorrow, over the weekend. No matter what you're doing and who you're doing with, we hope you enjoy this show.
Yes, so we talk about the show?
How's it going to work?
Let's talk about it. So here's the deal. The show, we're here live now, but you can watch this, the replay, anytime you want. There's kind of really lifetime access to this, and it'll be viewable again on this same link. So let's say you watched a demo that you loved and you want to come back and recreate the project, no problem. You just click on this same link and it'll take you back to the replay and you can watch it again and again and again. Woohoo! We're going to be showing a lot of bundles today, a lot of really great price point bundles, and so some of those you're already kind of seeing live out there so you can shop while you watch. But those prices will be available until Tuesday evening.
Because they're special discounts.
They're special discounts.
Till Tuesday.
Yeah, so Tuesday, February 19th, that night. And then we're also going to be doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff today.
Of course.
And we're going to give you an opportunity to participate live on the show, but also there's a chance for those of you watching the replay to be able to participate as well. And that participation will also be until Tuesday night, February 19th.
Yeah, we love all our viewers, whether you're live or replay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yay. So let's talk about how we can hear from you, because we love hearing from you. That's the beauty of the live show, is that we want you to comment and engage with us. And if you have questions, let us know. If there's a particular demo that you love, let us know. We always love to hear that. And we also just love a hey, how you doing? We love to hear from you. So this is how you do it. Yeah, so if you're on our YouTube page, you'll see and you're logged in, you'll see a comment box over on the right-hand side, and that's where we want to engage with you. And we should introduce the lovely lady who's going to be monitoring these comments, and that is Miss Lynn Lush. There she is.
Yay! Oh, you got your fingers ready?
She's ready. And Lynn's a birthday girl. She had a birthday this week, so we're still, we believe in birthday months around here. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be celebrating Lynn for the next several weeks.
And sorry you're in the dark over there, Lynn. We got to have her so she can keep her computer brightly lit. So we got her in the corner of.
It does look like she's in a cave. I have a feeling Lynn will be making her way onto this bright stage.
Of course,
from time to time.
It wouldn't be the show without Miss Lynn.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit more about those giveaways. So we are going to be doing some fun little. These are our shenanigans coming.
Yes.
Wouldn't be an FSJ show without shenanigans. Do you want to talk to them about how they might win?
Right. So this is going to be an extra special giveaway. Oh, now the puns are going to get started already. So throughout the show, we're going to be hiding Easter eggs on the set.
Yes.
So that would be anywhere, what you see behind me, in front of me, wherever. Who knows where it's going to show up. Sometime during the demo, an Easter egg is going to show up.
Yes.
So you're going to spot it, and you're going to comment away like, Miss Lynn, I found the egg, or, however you want to comment. I spotted it, whatever. And then we're going to crack the egg open because it's going to be, one of those. It's not a real egg, people.
It's not a real egg.
We're going to crack it open, and there's going to be a prize. And then as we go on, the prize, we're going to reveal it. And then we're going to give you some special instructions on how to, you know,
enter
comment
to
enter to win.
Yes.
So it's going to be live. It's like live action giveaways.
There you go.
So much fun.
Excellent.
Excellent. She's already doing it.
God, these puns are going to get out of control. I can already feel it. I can already feel it. So,
and don't worry about if you missed those instructions. We'll make it all clear. All will be revealed as we go along.
And don't worry, too, if you're watching on the replay, there's going to be an opportunity for you to participate, too. So stay tuned for that. So with that, I mean, I am looking at this gorgeous table.
I know.
Oh, we have one more thing.
Ooh, yeah, remind them about where to find the event, and then we're going to start creating.
Excellent. Excellent. So, okay, if you have questions about anything, about the bundles, or you want to go back and see who ended up winning the giveaways, again, if you're watching on a little later or something, you can take note of this web address. Basically, you go to funstampersjourney.com and click on events, and you're going to land on the Easter Blessings page. And on that page, you're going to find all the information about the bundles, about the, there might be a little incentive for if you buy all the bundles, as well as some information about the project kits. And then, of course, our giveaway winners will be shown there as well towards the end or at the end of the show. So that is always a good reference for you. And I believe we also stream this this show live on that page as well. So everything is right there for you.
It's like one click. Click events. It'll load up.
That's right.
Everything's in one
That's
spot.
right.
Easy
One-stop
peasy.
shop. Yes.
Yay.
So with that, I'm going to leave you to it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's start showing
All
off our
show
new
us our
pretties.
first excellent
I
demo.
love it. Okay, thank you, Ms. Nicole. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Again, let's just take a quick peek at our new catalog that we have. It is called Easter Blessings, and I'll just kind of flip through. I won't go through all the pages, but this first page tells you a little bit about the project kits. Then we've got all the cute inspiration and new stamp sets. Oh my gosh, 2 new liquid colors. Love those. We'll be showing those later. Just so many fun things. As you go along, if you do not have one of these catalogs in your hot little hands right now, you can definitely go also to that same address, funstampersjourney.com, and instead of clicking events, you can just click on the catalogs tab. So you'll see that when you go to that same screen, catalogs tab, and you can take a peek at this catalog and our other catalogs that we have right now too. So super fun. Just a reminder on that. So the first project I'm going to share with you is actually featuring one of the stamp sets that we did send out in our registration kits if you have already purchased one of those. This one is called Fancy Eggs, and I just can't think of anything that's more Eastery and more fun than a cute, cute set of egg stamps. So I'm going to show you a quick little project using these guys. And not only do we have solid eggs that you could, you know, ink up and decorate in a whole variety of ways, we also have all these cute little pattern eggs. So I'm actually going to be using the solid eggs for this first project. I'm just going to grab some of our springy colors here. I've got Lemon Drop and Watermelon and Cool Pool, and of course Bubble Gum. Let's start with Cool Pool. So I'm just going to come in with the solid color egg first, and I'm going to stamp it a few different times. This is just a whipped cream panel of cardstock here. So I'm just going to kind of have these little eggs floating around, and don't be afraid to stamp eggs off of your cardstock too, because you don't have to have them always within the confines of your panel there. Switch over to Bubblegum. Now these light colors are all super fun, and what's great about the solid eggs, like I mentioned, is that we can layer up different stamps with them. So again, kind of like to do things in 3Zs. Gives a little balance to my project here. Well, let's do Lemon Drop. Let's grab the big egg for Lemon Drop. Again, making sure my stamp is loaded up. Now I'm going to go right over that Cool Pool egg. Kind of a fun effect, because not only are you going to have the Cool Pool egg show up, but you're going to get kind of a new color in between where they overlap. I think that's super fun. Does it look like it's raining eggs around here? It kind of does, huh? Love it. So what we're basically doing is just creating a fun little background. Of course, we're going to add a few accents on top. But what I think is fun to really make these guys pop is, you know, you have the 2 solid color eggs, but now you also have the 2 outlines. So these are kind of a, I guess you call them a scribbly outline. Love that. And these will be quick to stamp. They come in both sizes, but you're just going to want to come in with the outline for all of your little eggs. Fun. That was easy. I think this is a small one. Yeah, it is. I have to stop and think there. And now same thing, we come back with our large eggs. So again, it's just all about layering, having fun. I mean, seriously, with the eggs this darn cute, you cannot go wrong. Okay, now to accent these light ones, because our bubble gum is a fairly light ink, I'm going to grab watermelon, and then it's kind of an odd stamp. In fact, you can hardly see it on the cover because it's this little speckled one right here. By the way, our eggs, all of our stamps, all of our red rubber stamps come on these really nice, really heavy backer boards, by the way. For those of you who are new to Fun Stampers Journey, might not realize they come packaged like this, and that they're just awesome to store your stamps on. They stand up perfectly, you know, in a storage box or a tote, or however you choose to store them. But anyway, so this little stamp is this fun little speckly one. So I'm just going to come back with watermelon, which of course would be a darker pink than my bubble gum. And I'll just kind of spark up those little bubblegum eggs. Isn't that cute? I love the speckled ones. Nicole and I were talking about dyeing eggs the other day, and she said that she couldn't dye eggs because all of her eggs are brown. So now I want to know if they were brown speckled eggs or what. But super cute. Okay, so now I've got this little oval pre-cut. Now I'm going to just layer up some fun little elements on top of this, like I said, background. This is going to be my card base. I'll just quickly fold that guy. So this is just one of our ovals. This is actually one of our really classic original die sets. This is Journey Ovals, and it comes with all different ovals and along with a fun little piercing element. I've just taken 2 of the ovals and kind of cut my own, I guess you'd call it a hollow egg. And I thought it would be fun to layer up with this guy and this little sentiment banner. Now this is one of the tips that I love to share. Although I'm talking a lot about new stamp sets that we have, it's also fun to bring back some old favorites and just mix and match and play with them. So I've got this older set, which is called Hope Anchors, and I'm going to use the Easter Blessings greeting from that set. Again, these are in our current catalog. And this also Flower Shower. What an odd set, right, to mix and match, but I just love the little banner, which has a matching die, as you can see. So I went ahead and stamped that little banner from on bubblegum cardstock and die cut it with a matching die. And then so I'm going to layer this guy up. So like I said, I'm going to take that Easter greetings. And so now I'm using 3 different stamp sets on one card. I love that. I love how they can all work together. So this little Easter greetings is just kind of rest right in that banner. Isn't that sweet? I love it. I always make such a mess crafting. Do you guys make messes? I hope so. Okay, now one other thing that I'm going to use to finish my card, and I'll actually just bring out the finished card in a minute. That same Flower Shower, I stamped some of these fun little flower elements and pulled them out as little decor for this card. So let me show you what the finished one looked like. I won't take all the time to do all the fussy adhering, but check it out. Isn't that just fun? So again, foam dots, you know, allowed me to just pop up some of these elements, and there's some of my fun little flowers, just all nestled in with my eggs, and it looks like a little egg shower. It's most excellent, I think. Everyone's going to be like, oh, no, stop with it. That would be fun. If you guys are commenting, now I want you to put all your little eggy puns on the comments, okay? Because then we'll get a giggle out of it when we go back and reread them. That would be fun. So again, super fun card. Love that. It's a fun way to kick off our show here. I'll just tidy these guys up. Let me show you one more card that we have out of this guy. The same Fancy Egg set. This one I'm not going to go through and demo, but I just thought it was sweet. We've just taken just a real simple little stamp, the flowered one here, and added the outline, which you can see that this one doesn't have the scribbly outline, but we've kind of doubled up that stamping there. And then just layered it with some darling, darling little pattern paper. Love it. So that is my very first stamp set. Now, I have just realized that we went ahead and introduced Miss Lynn when we started with all the commenting and engaging, but we didn't introduce one very special person, and that is Mr. Roy, who is running this whole operation right now. Roy is our video guy. We like to call him our video guy. Can you say hi, Roy?
Hi, how are you?
Yay, and he's even got a mic. Awesome. So Roy, we don't always interact with you tons during the show, but I did want to pull you in today because I think it would be kind of fun, because I know you have 2 daughters. And as we're talking out throughout the show about all the kinds of fun spring and Easter traditions and whatnot that we have, tell me a little bit about like one of your favorite things or what.
Well, we do have an Easter tradition. Obviously, we do the Easter egg hunt. And I have 2 daughters. I have Elena Ann Plisco and Amanda Lynn Plisco. Elena Ann is the oldest. And it's a cute tradition, but we have to be careful because if the oldest gets up too early or gets up before the youngest, she will quickly try to find every single one and not let the youngest find anything. So,
sounds familiar.
We try to make a very special effort to let them start at the exact same time and look around and everything. And we also put money in the eggs. So
added incentive.
That's our little detail. So that's my egg story for my Easter story.
Yay! Oh, awesome, Rory. And I know his girls are slightly competitive too. So I know that they're in volleyball and all kinds of fun things. It's fun to hear about the kids. So I can just imagine them running to get their eggs. No, I want more eggs. I love that. So we do Easter egg hunts in our house, but we do it a little bit differently. The Easter Bunny leaves clues. So there will be a clue by their little bedside. And so they have to read the first clue, and then they have to run and hide. So it's a little bit more personalized. I think we did that to avoid the competition. And trust me, they do still try to find each other's clues out, but we're like, no helping each other. That's not allowed. Okay, so let's look at some more projects here. So much fun. This is a fun one using the other new set that also came in the project kit, again, if you ordered it. This is the Faithfulness set. Beautiful, beautiful set. Much different vibe than the Easter eggs. Much more pretty, elegant, gorgeous. And this one does have a matching die set too. Love that. So we also have a new embossing folder that we just released in this collection. Isn't this adorable? So it's our pretty plaid embossing folder. Love it. I'm going to use that on this next project. So let's take a peek real quick. What I'm going to do is take our long piece of bubblegum cardstock. And I have a little cheat sheet here. Those of you who are watching, if you do choose to recreate this card, you may want to come back to the video and get these measurements down, because it's all about scoring at these specific measurements. So let me just grab this guy. This is our Journey scoring board. It's like, woo, Roy's good at all this zooming. So my little note says score at 2.5 first. So I'm just going to come along and score right there. Make sure it's nice and creased. And at 7 3/4. So this is going to be kind of a little folded card. It's going to be a pretty cool effect. So again, kind of show the score lines a little bit better. You're just scoring your long 8.5 by 11. Well, actually this is cut in half, so it's 11 long but 4 1/4 wide. And then you're scoring it there. And then what we've done next is we went ahead and used our embossing folder, but I think in a kind of new and unique way. So we also brought in one of our floral embossing folders. So what I did is I took that scored piece, and I won't run it through the machines now because it's kind of cumbersome to do that on air here, but all we did is went ahead and put just the partial piece of your bubble gum in the embossing folder like that, and then you would run it through with just the normal embossing sandwich, of course, and then took it out and then put the little plaid embossing folder at the other end. And since we had those score lines, it's really easy to figure out where to do it. So super fun. Just emboss that. So it's kind of a mix and match embossing folders. I love this look. So now we have the 2 flaps done. And I can kind of give them a little extra crease. When you emboss them, it does kind of loosen or de-emboss your crease there, but you can find it again. And then in order to make this card close, I kind of thought it would be fun to have a little notch where you can close it. So I went ahead and took our corner rounder, which those of you who are not familiar may not know that it also has a notch end on it. So it has the regular corner rounder end, and then this other side of the punch is a notch. So you're going to get double the action out of your cute little corner rounder punch. So I just want to come in here. I'm going to do 2 notches, so I kind of want to space them out. I'm going to do one about here. So there's notch number 1, and then I'm going to just go over a little bit and do notch number 2. So you could pre-measure them out if you wanted them completely perfectly in the center. I think I got pretty close. So now this just makes a cute little tab where you can either tuck in this tab and close it. Oh, it looks like my crease is off just a tiny bit. You can tuck it in like that, or you could, you know, have the little flap on the outside too. So whichever way you want. It just keeps your little card front closed. So super cute. Then we just did some stamping. We'll grab these little stamped guys out. I have this all beautifully kitted. Save some time here. We've got a fun little die cut circle. We've got that darling little bunny from the Faithfulness set. And some little fun branchy die cuts. And some leaves. And then the Easter blessing sentiment. Love that. And then I will just skip to the finished project because we have so many projects to share. We get to do the instant action here with a finished card. So here's our Easter blessings card. And if you can see that's kind of tucked in there is a little tab. I will open it to show you what's inside because it's also got an extra little panel tucked in since this almost makes like a little pocket. Of course, we've got it closed with the twine that goes around, and then this little guy's tucked in. So you could write your sentiment. It's just an extra little element inside, and it's super cute open like that. And again, it's got the little tab. Do your little tucking action. And there we go. So super cute. Love that new embossing folder. There's going to be so many projects we can do with that. I think we're going to even be showing one later on this afternoon using that embossing folder again. I know it's going to be one of my all-time favorites. All right, so fun. Are we having fun? Oh my gosh, we are just getting started, I'm telling you. This next project that I have features one of our brand new die sets that matches a die set we just released in December. So this is kind of fun. I love when we have die sets that work together. So let me have you take a peek at this guy. This is the original die set that we launched, like I said, in December, and it's called our Gable Favor Box. So this is a great box. You just cut out 2 of them. You'd hear the little tabs, and of course I'll show you a finished one in a minute. But what we came up with now is this darling, darling little set called Sweet Home Accents that works perfectly with this Gable Box die. So let me have you just take a peek at what these pieces look like cut out, because they're so cute when they're cut out. You've got the tiniest, darlingest little piece of grass there. I guess green on green is not going to show up so good. And then we have a little window. I'll just show them here. We have a little window. Roy's so good with his camera. And a door. And the cutest little pot. Isn't that adorable? And the little bushes that can go on top. And we've got an extra panel. Now this is fun. This could be an extra window, or it can add, you can go on top of your door to make little door panels or make a little window at the top of your door. And then we've got his little sill. Now this sill works perfect for a variety of things. It can be a little window sill under your window. It can be the bottom of your doorstep or the trim on the top of your door. It fits all the pieces, so super cute. And we can't forget little kitty. I know Miss Lynn's a kitty fan, so I think she's going to love that little kitty. Ah, can you hear her clapping? She's like, I love the little kitty. And then we've got the tiniest, cutest little heart that you ever saw. You got to be sure not to lose that little die. So much fun. So all those darling pieces can just accent not only your Gable box, but a lot of other projects too. Let's take a peek at one of the finished Gable boxes that we actually had in our little catalog. Isn't it so cute? So much fun. So this is just the Gable box adhered. That's about, you can get a better idea of how big it is. It's just perfect for little treats. And so we went ahead and, you know, added some little insets to our little window. We've got a little doorknob on the door. It's just so, so cute. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use these Sweet Home Accents on another type of box too. Let me just preview that for you here. This one is our birdhouse die, and this is a big one. Yeah, we have to zoom out to show this one. So this is one of our bigger die sets, and it is a birdhouse, but it makes the darlingest box, and I just love it. Let me show you what the pieces look like when they're sort of halfway adhered, because I think this is helpful sometimes. Actually, I'm going to pull the die set out so I can show you even better. There's 3 pieces to the die. You've got the front and back of the die. So this is obviously makes the shape of the birdhouse. And then you've got the 2 side pieces. And then you've got the roof. So that's the 3. And this is, like I said, quite a large die set. So what we've got here is we've got 2 of the birdhouse pieces and 2 of the side pieces. So just a little tip on how to adhere it. I like to use our craft glue, especially when I'm using paper to paper. And then I get these sides all adhered down, let them dry for just a few minutes. And then it becomes fairly obvious how the birdhouse assembles. You just come all the way around. You would glue this last flap right here. Tuck in your little bottom pieces. And then you can glue those. And then your cute little roof fits on top. Now the roof is extra special because once you fold the roof, it has this little extra tab right here, which I think is so fun. So that means you can either hold it with that tab, or you can tie a little ribbon through it, or whichever way you want to do it. Now I do have one finished, so I'm not going to have you agonize while I'm gluing all these pieces down. But it is really less complicated than it appears. I guess that's my main point. So that is how you start it, and then you just fold it up and adhere the last flapper down. And let me show you my project, because it's so cute with the little sweet home accents added. Isn't that just adorable? Kind of got to show you all the little 3D sides. So I put a little bit darker roof on it. I cut the roof from a different color. I added the little spring is here tag. I did put the little grass kind of all the way around the box. Super fun. And then I've got my little kitty and my cute little door. And this, when I adhered the roof on, this is a little tip for if you are putting treats inside, because really it is kind of meant to be a treat box. When I adhered these flaps down, I went ahead and used the craft glue. But on this side, I just used a glue dot. So you can see that I just have one little glue dot, and then I can open my little house, put all my little treats inside, all my candies or jelly beans or whatever, and then the glue dot will just hold the roof shut. So an extra little tip for you. It is super adorable for home decor, but if you do want to add treats to it, that's one little tip for you to get your little treats inside. So love, love, love the birdhouse die. So super fun. Now, what else can we do with the gable box? I'm going to show you two more quick samples, because I know we're like, oh, we got to have some fun and we got to like wrap things up here. Well, let me show you two more quick samples using that gable box without the Sweet Home Accents die, because the gable box is so fun. It can be used for so many different things. This one is, just switch these around. This is an Easter themed one right here. And then I've also got a really fun kind of St. Patty's Day shamrock box that would be super cute with some treats inside. So again, this is using the Faithfulness die set, and this has got the little good luck set. So fun. Love it, love it, love it. We actually love the 3D projects around here. It's one of our favorites. Okay, let's see. I've got one more project to go. Let's kind of show you this one. Now, this is one of our sets that is not brand new in the catalog, but I just couldn't stand it. I really wanted to share this project with you. This is one of our sets that's probably been one of our best sellers in the Easter category. This is called Color Cross. And it's so, so pretty. It has a matching die that goes with it. And I wanted to show off a card that we created that I just adore. It's got the fun, beautiful, embossed, gold embossed cross. And then actually, if I open our little kit here, I'll show you how it was created. This is pretty cool. We did the very first embossed cross, and then we went ahead and trimmed out, just embossed it twice, but then trimmed out that extra cross piece. Isn't that stunning? Gotta kind of move this so you can see it better. Absolutely beautiful. And then just layer those up with foam tape. Ooh, I love the close-up Roy. That's awesome. And then, of course, with some gold accents and that beautiful embossing folder in the background. That card is so pretty and elegant. I just can't even stand it. Love it, love it, love it so much. Okay. Oh, my gosh. So, 3D projects. I did want to share one more die with you. I know I keep saying one more thing, right? I'm just like, I can't stand it. What we have in here is we have our basket makery die, and I just had to share it because our project kits also came with a cute little carrot die, which I'll show you right here. Isn't that guy cute? It's like the cutest little carrot treats, but I wanted to share with you how we created the basket that goes with it. So we have a basket makery die that is a steel rule die. I'm going to grab right here. That means it's one of these nice heavy steel dies that can cut out many thicknesses of paper and also a lot of other fun projects. It's kind of hard to see because it's black right here. So I pre-cut one out. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the die. But then we also have this amazing basket details die. Now either one of these fit in all 4 sections of your basket. So like this one that I assembled, we cut the little extra little die out of the side, and that just allows your little goodies to peek through a little bit more. So this is one of those dies and accompanying accents that Nicole had mentioned. We have a few more things on special. So besides launching the new products in the catalog, we also have a few more things that are on special. They're discounted. They're just fun things for you to, consider adding to your Easter Blessings projects. So super fun. Love that. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have a special guest that's going to be coming next. But I do want to introduce a bundle to you. Do you guys think it's bundle time? I think it's about bundle time, isn't it? I know what's happening now. What do we see, Miss Lynn? Come over on the side.
We have an egg sighting. Yay! It's so exciting. We have an egg sighting. Got it?
Did everyone find it?
Yes,
Pretty
they
fast?
were like, I see the glittery blue egg. Most of them, they
that
saw
hard,
it.
was it?
But I do have to say that they loved your challenge of the different words for extra special.
Oh, good.
Yeah, some of them were cracking up. And then there were others that were saying really bad yolk.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are going to be bad, I have to admit.
But they're having lots of fun. Thank you so much for your interactions. And we have an egg sighting. And
ooh, we got to check it out.
there's always something in the eggs, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and open it up?
Whatever in here is going to be one of our people.
This is one of our giveaves, and we're going to tell them how they're going to be able to
win it. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, a die set.
It's a die set.
Ooh, fun. Okay, well that doesn't tell us a whole lot right there, but
right.
I think I have another copy of it. Let's see.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So
this
was
is
what we were able to fit into the egg.
Which is a lot of dies.
That's a lot of
12 dies in there.
This is great. So there's so much.
Fun?
This is called Holiday Box Window Die Set. This is such a popular set and a fun set to be able to. Oh, you have a project?
I have a project. Look.
Oh my gosh.
So
this is the Gable box again. So we're.
And I used the little egg.
That is so cute. And then didn't she?
It's got like a
clear window sheet. So you can actually keep the goodies inside and get a little peek at the same. Oh my goodness! And then of course you can do similar things with every single.
Yep, they all fit on
theme.
the Gable box.
I love this. So let's go ahead and share with them how they can earn and win this prize.
Okay.
So this one is a participation prize. Right? So I'm thinking that what you need to do in the next few moments, so we're only going to open this portion for interaction for a little bit, right?
10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that.
So what you need to do is you need to, kind of come play with me, and you have to, let's have them write something in the box.
Comment,
right? Comment. So comment in the box, and I'm thinking, let's go ahead and use Holiday Box.
Yep.
So if you type Holiday Box in your little text area, then what we're going to do is I'm going to grab all of those names that interact and play with me, and then we're going to pick one name, and I think we're going to keep them in suspense and share with you at the end of our show today who's going to win this prize.
We'll have more chances to win too. So.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I mean, I'm just saying.
You're just saying. Just saying that to earn this and win this, you've got to pitch in Holiday Box. All right, so I'm going to go back and start grabbing those names.
Start gathering
Have fun. They've been loving everything that you're sharing. Absolutely. You're actually, they're like, now I have to have that in my box. Now I have to have. I know. So thanks, everyone.
Awesome. So we are going to have fun commenting with Holiday Box. Love that. I'm glad you guys spotted the egg. And like I said, that's just the first of a few different eggs we're going to have. So keep your eyes open. That was chance number 1 to win. But before I got interrupted by the excellent shenanigans, I was going to share a bundle. So let's go ahead and do that now. We have our very first bundle of the show, and it is called the Sweet Home Bundle, and it is awfully sweet. So we have the Gable Favor Box right in there, which is an amazing die. And then we have the darling little Sweet Home Accents that matches, of course. Love it, love it, love it. The regular retail price is $49.90, so that's not a bad price to bundle it already, but the show price is even better, $39.92. So excellent savings on that. Love it. So bundle number 1, and never fear, we will review all of the bundles at the end of the show. And like Nicole mentioned earlier, they're also on that same events page. So don't worry about writing it down. You don't have to keep track. Just sit back and enjoy. And speaking of sitting back and enjoying, I have gone ahead. Well, this week and last week we recorded some product spotlight videos. I haven't done one for a few months, so it's been fun to go back and do some of those for you. And I have one. I was thinking of you, I might want to share it. Do you guys want to take a peek? I think so. So we're going to introduce this product spotlight video that I pre-recorded earlier. Take a look, relax, enjoy, and we will be right back. Hello, I'm Kim Kesty, Creative Director here at Fun Stamper's Journey, and I'm super excited to be back here in the video studio talking about some of our wonderful products here at Fun Stamper's Journey. We call these little videos product spotlights, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be. I almost think of it as a little appetizer, just to kind of introduce you to some of our product line, make you a little bit hungry for more, and then when you're ready for more projects and more tutorials, definitely check out our YouTube channel because we do videos 1 or 2 times every single week. So we have lots and lots and lots to share with you. Today's product spotlight is all about liquid colors. Now, liquid colors are one of our exclusive products to the Fun Stamper's Journey line, and we are definitely known as a colorful company, so we're super excited to have 20 different liquid colors currently available for you right now. Now, what is a liquid color? That's what this video is all about, right? Liquid colors are water-based dye inks, and they are in these fun little bottles, which I'll just open one real quick, have a little squirt top, so that's how you dispense the liquid color. Some people want to call them liquid watercolors, and they're really not the same as a liquid watercolor. They are a little bit different formulation, but again, they are dye-based, and they are definitely water-based too. So that is what's going to be so fun when you start adding water and creating all kinds of fun effects. Like I mentioned, we do currently have 20 different liquid colors, but we do have 2 brand new ones coming out soon. So always watch for us to launch brand new colors in this line because I think they should have a little warning label on them. Once you try liquid colors, you will become addicted and you will want every single color in the color palette. At least that's what I've found. So let's take a look at what these little beauties can actually do. There are 2 different ways that you can apply liquid watercolor. Well, more than 2 for sure, but I should say 2 different mediums we work with. We work with our traditional cardstock. This just happens to be our whipped cream cardstock, and it takes the liquid color absolutely beautiful. And we have this other specialty paper, which also is fabulous for the liquid color. This is called a color splash sheet. And this has all the qualities of a really good watercolor paper, and that's exactly perfect for our liquid colors. So let's do some fun things with the splash sheet first. I'll just grab 1 or 2 of them. Grab a few of our liquid colors. I'm going to be talking about quite a few different ways that I said that you can apply liquid color to your projects. So this first one is just going to be using a water and some of our daubers. Now this is one of the very, very simplest ways to add liquid color to your project, but I absolutely love how it looks. I'm using one of our clear blocks as a palette, but you can use any nonstick surface. I even keep these little plastic sheets that come with our stamps. I'm going to use that in just a minute. But anything you can use for a palette. I'm adding Cool Pool liquid color at the bottom, so I have watermelon at the top, Cool Pool at the bottom, and I've got 2 different daubers because I'm going to use 1 for each color. And then before I actually apply this to the watercolor sheet, I'm going to spritz it. This is one of our little media misters. It also has water inside. I'm going to spritz this little splash sheet with water. And this can really absorb a lot of water. I love that about it. Now I'm going to grab up liquid color with a dauber. And these daubers, just FYI, you're going to want to keep these daubers quarantined from your daubers that you use our re-inkers on. Re-inkers are going to be featured in another product spotlight, but you definitely want to keep this water-based ink separate from your re-inker, which is a fusion ink. So talk about simple, right? All you have to do is just add a little bit of color, and you can go back and add some more. You can also spritz your splash sheet with more color. But I love how you can layer the liquid color and create these fantastic effects. I'm going to come back in a little bit more with our Cool Pool, and then when I blend these 2 together, you're going to create a little bit different version of a new color. So fun. So one thing to note about the liquid color is that when you're using it, it's going to dry slightly lighter than what you apply it. So unlike our True Color Fusion inks, which do not fade at all our liquid color fades just ever so slightly as it dries. Let me show you the finished project that we created with this same effect. And here it is, just a simple fun card. We've went ahead and embossed a sentiment on there and just added the liquid color on top. Super fun, super easy, really does not take any effort at all to create a fantastic card background. Love that one. So that is just one way that you can use liquid color. I'm going to quickly go through a couple other ways. And like I said, for more information, you're always going to want to check out our other playlists on YouTube. And we have done so many fun things with this liquid color. I can just hardly stand it. I can't wait to share with you. Okay, so another way to apply liquid color is to use one of our blender pens. Now this blender pen already has some water in it. And like I said, since the liquid color is water-based, it's just perfect for mixing with water. It's going to dilute the color a little bit. What's so great about this liquid color is a little bit goes a long ways. So I'm just doing maybe 2 squirts in this pen. Oh, maybe I'll do 3. I want a nice lemony color. So again, just add a color to my blender pen. I could do this for every single one of my liquid colors and then just keep them in a little jar. It would be so fun. So you can see as I kind of mix it together that it blends all together. Now this is just a simple stamped image that I had, but look how easy it is to create a watercolor effect once you've got the color into your pen. I'll squeeze a little bit out, get it going. You already dropped some on there. So now all I'm going to do is just come in and just kind of pretend this is a little watercolor brush. So again, you can go as dark or as light as you want. And because this is dye-based, you can layer it beautifully. So once this flower dries a little bit, I could use a heat tool to dry it quicker, or I could just let it dry there. I can come back and add another layer of yellow, and it's going to darken up. So you can see, even though it's not 100% dry, you can see how that second layer just goes on top beautifully. It's going to darken your image. So, super fun way to apply liquid color. Grab your blender brush and make your own custom watercolor pens. Love that. And one more way, and like I said, there's many more ways to apply this, but this is one more fun way I just want to share real quickly. We have these wonderful creative palettes, and they are refillable ink pads. I love these guys. I have refillable ink pads with so many different rainbows of colors. I just love them. We can do them with reinkers, or like I'm going to show you now, with liquid colors. 2 different applications, 2 different ideas, but they're both the same process. I'm going to grab the color palette I started with, and that's all these lovely blues and purples and a little cool pool mixed in. And then I can decide what order I want them to be in, and then I'm just going to apply any 5 colors you choose right to your ink pad. So I'm going to start with my darker blue. And these are felt. You can see that they're separated. And then you just gently squeeze your liquid color and fill up that first little section of felt. So this pad is a felt pad, but it is also wrapped in muslin. So that's going to give you the really good even distribution of color. So there we go. That's the Catalina Splash. And I think I'm going to go to our cool pool next. And I won't take all the time to do this entire pad. I did one earlier when I created my project, but I did just want to show you how simple and easy it is to apply the liquid color. So again, you would carry on. I would do lovely blue next and continue on with all 5 of the colors. But once you have your pad filled up, you're going to want to label it. I usually use the bottom. I'll go ahead and label, on the bottom the colors that I used. And then here is a fun project we created with those 5 colors I showed earlier. Look at the deliciousness of this. All we did is took one of our splash sheets, like I showed you earlier, spritzed it with water, and then we used this pad. You can see that the blue and the cool pool have already started, and then just applied ink to the whole front of the pad when it was wet. And again, it doesn't matter because it is water-based. It's not going to harm your pad. And then spritzed a little extra water, and look how beautifully they blended. That is one of the ideal things about the liquid color, is that it reacts with water. And if you can even kind of see here on the edge, got a little close up there, you can even see how it's got a slight mottled look. And I absolutely love that because the dye ink does slightly react with water. I wouldn't say it has a huge reaction, but I would say it's probably about a 7 out of 10 on how it reacts with the water. So just enough, in my opinion, to give you fabulous effects on your projects. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Just 3 simple ways that you can use to apply liquid color to your projects. And like I said, there are so many more. It's so much fun. I know that you're going to love playing with our liquid color, using it to bring paper to life. And as always, check our website at funstampersjourney.com for more information. And don't forget to visit our YouTube channel. Thanks so much. Hey, we are back. Robin is here with me. She's going to do some amazing inky stuff. But I just have to say, we were just laughing because I think I said fun entirely way too many times during that.
But that's because you're having that much fun.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. Like I said, we've got an amazing artist with us today, and this is Robin. She is one of my coworkers on the Spellbinders side. Enjoy learning everything from her because I call her the queen of all things inky, all things mixed media, all things messy.
Got the apron on.
I know, this is so much fun. So we've got, I just said fun again. Oops, that's like extra fun. Oh, no. So Robin is going to have some really great times with the gel press.
Yes.
This is what it's all about. Gel press, and since we just did watch the spotlight on liquid colors, she's also going to play with liquid colors.
I sure am.
And all kinds of fun things. I love it. So I am going to scooch out for a little bit, and I'm going to come back in a few minutes and get some projects going with some of the things you created.
Okay, great.
Does
See
that
you in a
sound
few.
fun?
That sounds good.
All
It's
right.
so much fun.
I know, right?
Extra fun.
I know you will enjoy. Awesome, Robin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Robin Beam. I am Product Development Director with Spellbinders. And some people may or may not know I have been doing anything inky for more years than I'll be willing to say. But what we're going to do is we are going to work with the Journey Gel Press. And for those that haven't worked with the Journey Gel Press, this is a great product, and it's one that you're going to get it in this container. It's got instructions on the back. Save the container. What you're going to do, you're going to open it, and it comes in the box with acetate on both sides. You want to keep that, and what you're going to do is you peel off one side, and you use the other side as your work surface. And this one's too clean for me. We need to make it nice and inky. One thing that I can say is don't be afraid to ink and keep messy with your gel press. So one of the things I'm going to work with today is the liquid color. And one of the things that you'll learn with liquid color is because it's a water base, if you put it on the gel press, it's going to kind of bubble if you brayer it on. See how it beads and it really doesn't do what you want it to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some paint. And I'm going to use some lighter paint. I'm going to work with the whipped cream acrylic paint. And I am going to squeeze some on. And with these, you have your little tab. And I have to go and put my working so I can see what I'm doing glasses on from my watch far away glasses. So I am just going to squeeze some paint out. And one of the things I want to let you know is something like this when you're working with the gel press. This is something that you want to have fun with. You don't necessarily think about it for a specific project. Think about it that just have fun in the afternoon, grab a bunch of friends, and just gel press, monoprint away. Monoprint means one print. And so just think every print that you make is a work of art. And so you can create all these different prints for all your future paper crafting. So what I'm going to do is I've got this paint out here and I've got the brayer. And with the brayer, what I'm going to do is I am going to ink the whole sheet. Now, one of the things when I work with a brayer, think about this as a round rubber stamp. Don't just do this because you're not going to get the full use of the round brayer. You're just going to cover the whole thing. Also note that there's a little foot on your brayer. You can use that to put that to the side. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have the liquid color. And I have like the whole Roy G. Biv thing going. And I'm going to take, I have some watermelon fusion, orange creamsicle, and I'm just going to do a few dots. You don't want to do overkill because you don't want to end up squeegeeing too much ink when you start to brayer this. Now this technique, what it's going to do is the paint that's on the base is going to kind of give some tooth, or it's going to give some grab to allow the liquid colors to mix. All right. So what I'm going to do is, and I have one of my tea towels, they're nicely loved, and I'm just going to quick wipe off the excess. And now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start brayering and moving this ink around. All right. Now, if I want to keep it clean, I just have on some scrap paper. I'm just going to roll that because I want to take the rest of the ink and go across. All right, so see how it's kind of made a nice kind of a, almost a pastel with the use of the paint. So what I'm going to be using is some of the 8.5 by 11 stencils, and we're going to make our first pull. What I'm going to do, now what I can do if I wanted is I can just take the paper and put it down and I'll have a nice striped effect. But I want to get right into doing some fun effects with the different stencils. So I'm going to add the stencil on here, and I'm going to just take a piece of the whipped cream cardstock and press it out. All right. Now, the nice thing about using the full sheet is you can make a card, you can use a lot of the other dies. I think you're going to see some neat things with the full sheet. So you ready for the magic? You're just going to peel this and look at this rainbow effect that you get. It's really nice. So I can just take this and put that to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off. Now you see where the hearts are, where I peeled that off and it leaves the negative design. I'm now going to be able to do another press and pull, and we'll see what we get here. All right, so we're going to just press that on there. Be ready to get inky and full of paint. It's not a big deal. So see now what I got with the negative on here? So I now have the positive and the negative. So I can just put those aside if I want. And what I can do is I can come back in and just say, I'm going to use, what I found is that if you work with some of the lighter colors, you'll get a better effect. So I'm going to work with some bubblegum acrylic paint. I really like the whipped cream the best because of the white and adding the different color. And but now I'm going to work with some of the bubblegum, and I'll squeeze some of that out. And again, I'm going to come in. And it's okay that there's some of the ink and on the other side. You'll see how I'm going to fill that hole. Now, one of the other things that I'm going to do is, the fun thing about working with the gel press is that you can take any texture. So I have a scrubby, I have some bubble wrap, so I can press on here too and make some texture. Everybody's got a little bit of bubble wrap. All right. So what I can do is I can come back in and I can take this one that I worked with and I'm going to make another layer. It's all about, you cannot go wrong on this. And that's one thing, I tell people this all the time. You just want to have fun. And there are a lot of happy accidents when it comes to working with the gel press. Now see how that created that you still have the underlying layer that showed the hearts, but now look at all the detail that you have with the bubble wrap and the other things. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to do, and I know I'm doing a lot fast, but that's the way I like it. The more I can do, the faster I can do, the more I can show you, and you can always come back and watch it again. So I'm going to do some more paint here. I'm doing more of the whipped cream. And again, covering the whole plate. All right. And this time I'm going to add, let's see, we'll do some watercolor, bubble gum. Let's do some lemon drop and turbo teal. All right. I'm going to just, again, pick up, move the ink around. I'm just going to go. I'm not even cleaning in between this time. I'm just going rogue now. What I'm going to do is I have taken the dies from the egg set that are part of the Easter Blessings collection, and I die cut them out with just copy paper so it's thin. So what I've done is I've done both sides. All right. And I'm now going to take a brand new, oh, there's one missing. Don't want to leave an empty space where an egg can be. There would be nothing exciting about that. Oh gosh, now I'm doing it. I'm punning it up. All right. So now, a little bit of pressure. All right, you ready? Look how cool that is. And that I can now overlayer. Now, one of the things that I've done, this was another one that I had done, and I just did this with the black, but I took the stamps because now these match, and I've created because I created a mask, I can then come in with whatever color I want, and I can just stamp in to create a background, create a banner, do whatever I want to do with these eggs. But look how cool that is. And the thing is that with all the colors of the liquid color, just imagine everything that you can do with this. So now what I do is I peel this off, and the detail of the egg is still going to show on the base of the gel press. Now, some people may be freaking out like, oh my gosh, you're getting it so dirty. Don't worry, you can clean this with wipes. You can do a baby wipe, or you can even use like an antibacterial cleaner like a Purell or something like that, and to clean it. But the thing is that if there's still paint on here, it's gonna be fine. Trust me, just let it go. And you'll just totally enjoy working with this. I think this is a tool, so you're working with this as a tool. So, again, what I'd like to show is a few other things that I've done, and then I can do another one again. But I just want to show you some of the samples of things that I've done with. Here I used the base where I used the stencil with the heart, and then I used the eggs as a layer. Here you can see that there's a very faint layer with the hearts, but look at all the color underneath and how pretty that is. Here we've got hearts and circles, so you can see all the different stencils that you're working with there. Under here we have a very cool stencil, which I can't find now because of course I can't. But what we're going to do is I just want to show you all the awesome things that you can do, and this is all with liquid color. And oh, this, when you're going into the plate, this is the bottom of the liquid color. So I know that Kim has a lot of different other samples that to show finished samples with all the papers that I've done. So we'll see what it is that she can show for this and everything. I don't know where Kim is. You know, she can come over with me as I'm gonna.
It's me.
Can I help you?
Yeah, we have an egg sighting.
Oh, we have another egg.
We have another egg. Ooh,
Yeah.
this one.
Robin has another egg.
Robin has another egg.
We won't say I laid an egg, but if you don't like the, you know, maybe.
Yeah, we won't.
You know.
That one really sounds fun.
Thank you.
No,
Yeah, okay.
Robin, come back. Come
All
back. This is our giveaway.
All right, this is our giveaway.
This is our giveaway. So you want to open it?
Yeah, what do you think it could be, everybody? Any guesses?
I'm not. You know. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Liquid color.
Liquid colors. Go figure.
Oh, this is
Oh
a
my
nice
goodness. Watermelon fusion. I mean, just a whole collection of.
banana cream.
So
cool
you can.
pool,
Oh my goodness. This
Catalina
is so.
Splash.
All right. So this is our next giveaway. All right. So for this one, we had some great interaction from our last one. So this one, you're going to be able to participate again. And what word do you think we should use for this giveaway?
Let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Liquid colors.
We
Okay.
didn't plan that. Well, yeah, maybe
no.
we did. But, yeah,
Okay.
you know, yeah.
We won't. I do have a question.
Yes.
One of our audience members had. Can you add too much
Yes.
ink?
Yes, you can. If you add too much, what's going to happen is when you brayer this, it's going to, like, you know, if you're squeegeeing water off a patio or something, you're going to end up squeegeeing off a bunch of ink to the side. So that's why if you saw I did like 3 or 4 drops, and that's it.
Okay.
And everything. And if it's too much, you can always dab some off and always transfer it to another paper, or you can pick some up and then transfer it onto your paper.
Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. So I'm going to take them. Where's our other?
No,
Our other, there's only, there's the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the whole egg And I'm going to go set it aside, and I'll go find Kim.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so this one, liquid colors, to be able to win this prize.
Exactly.
Remember, type in
liquid color.
All right, everyone, see ya.
No, that's great. So now all we need is Kim, and there she is. There she is.
For reals.
No, that's great, great, great. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I just have to say, we've been playing in the craft room a few different times over the past couple of weeks, and I'm having so much fun with some of the prints that, well, I shouldn't say we are making, because really Robin made them all, but I've been having fun crafting with them. Is that's a deal?
She's been thieving a few, and I think there's one here that you might want.
Match made in heaven. I already have my eye on a couple of these, trust me. But I did want to show, I'll show one of my favorite ones that I have been hoarding that I haven't used on a project yet, but look at that beauty. Isn't that lovely? So we have a lot of the oranges and yellows and pinks in this one.
Yeah, no,
and the heart stencil.
Yeah, I do love that heart stencil.
That one.
I really do.
So here also is one of the prints that you made. I think you were talking about in the beginning, where you can just pull it without a stencil or anything.
Exactly.
And that's just the stunning work that we get from really just the paint and the liquid color brayer together. Love it. So what I did is I took a panel of that and I used that fun embossing folder I showed earlier, the little plaid one.
I love that.
So take a peek at this guy. So I actually have two projects because, like Robin was saying, you get this whole full sheet of paper, and that's what you want. You want to have all the possibilities of things to make. So from the bottom half, I made this little cutie card.
Really
so you can
cute.
see that I cut it in half. So it just makes an amazing background, and see, you've even got some of the white paint there.
But that's it just makes it
right?
just very organic.
It makes it even funner. So then I just put one of our cute little bunnies on top.
No,
and
I
he's
like that a
having
lot.
so much fun.
Very nice.
And then, because obviously I had this section left, check it out what I did with this guy.
Oh,
so
really
this is
nice.
the top of the same exact pull we just used right there. And this time I used one of our little stamps. I'm going to show this stamp a little later in the show.
And this is what's great. You can just emboss it because the color's all behind it. So
he can just be the little black sheep.
So cute.
So much fun. So loved that. Loved those two cards just from that pull. And then you did the whole polka dot or heart thing,
This is the reason why you do a full sheet.
You want a full sheet because, look, I used the gable box die, which will fit on here with two panels. Of course, this is the polka dot, so obviously you'd have to turn it. But look at the box and look at all the colors all the way around. Oh, my gosh. So, so special. So this particular one, I just put a little birthday greeting. I thought that was perfect for the polka dots, right?
Next month.
Is it coming up?
Next month.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fun. So is it 29?
Yeah.
I'm turning 29 this year, too.
And it's on the 29th, see? So, yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Golden.
Yeah.
That's
In
what we
another
call the golden
lifetime,
birthday.
29.
So one more project, and this was one of the fun ones with polka dots, too. But this was where you did the double layer.
Oh,
so you had
yes.
all the fun paint underneath, and then the polka dots on top. And then I put some of our little fun, splashy, silky stuff on it. But really, to make an amazing card, all you need is like a sentiment.
Exactly.
These are so stunning just on their own. You don't even need to add much.
But I would love, I want to do,
right on.
I want to do more die cutting with these. Like the eggs are so
Oh,
cute.
yeah,
but
fun.
anything to die cut, like that birdhouse that you just showed, would be just gorgeous.
That would be so cute.
Yeah, it really would.
Oh,
be.
no, I want to
even if you just did the
We're
roof.
Take this one for the birdhouse and another. Oh my gosh, so fun! I'm so happy you came.
No,
to
I'm
join
glad.
us today.
Anything, I love anything
Oh,
inky,
my
and I
gosh.
love the gel press. And
We're
and
going to be getting this girl back in for our next show. You guys type in there, we want Robin. But before I let you go, we do have some fun things. Because I know that you guys have amazing kit clubs on the Spellbinders side. So much fun. And we've just started to do a Stamp of the Month club, which we're having a lot of fun with. But once in a while, we have these club favorites that are so popular. A little while after the club has gone by, we want to be like, we want more fun things to come back from the clubs. So
you forgot the bundle.
I did forget the bundle. I think Roy was just reminding us.
Yes, he was.
Before we talk about what we're going to call returning favorites, let's talk about the bundle real quick.
So with the bundle is you see that beautiful pretty plaid embossing folder, and there are two new colors of liquid color, which is the Tangerine Fusion and the Hazelnut Blend.
You got it. She did it.
And those colors are great for all year round. And so usually the retail value on it is $21.85, but the special for the show is $19.67, a fine year.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, not that I know, but you know. But you'll see, you can go online. Again, as they showed where all the bundles are, so you don't have to like remember which it is.
And those are good till Tuesday night, February 19th.
Super.
The special price. Awesome.
So now returning favorites.
Let's talk about returning favorites, because I think you have probably some
I
samples.
do. So
let me grab those real quick.
Yeah, we have 3 returning favors. we have a stamp set, one of FSJ's stamp sets.
Yeah, let's show that one first. So the FSJ stamp set we're going to be bringing back online is our Fun Sunflower stamp. Do we have a picture of that? I think we do. Yes.
Hello, Sunflower.
So that is the fun little stamp set that we're going to be bringing back. So this was one of our kits a long time ago, I think over a year ago. So this is going to be really fun, super popular stamp set. As you can tell, it's adorable.
And this isn't always going to happen, but some of these, there were just so much popularity and scream for, oh, we want this.
I missed it. You know, what's the best way to get it without missing something?
To get the subscription. Then you're always going to get it.
Exactly. Yes. So if you, but if you're new to Fun Stampers Journey or new to Spellbinders, either way, sometimes we just might do a little special thing and bring back a few. Right.
So
what do Spellbinders have to bring back?
Well, we have some different die sets, and there's some inspiration for the sunflower, which is really pretty. Cute. It's a beautiful set. It really is nice. I may have to find somebody who knows where some more of those are hiding for myself. But one of the we have 3 other sets that are from some of our older die sets, die club sets. So this one is Be Mine, All Mine, and it's from our January 2018. So I think it's our small die club of the month set, and it's $15. And then the second one, it's from our large die of the month set from February 2018, and it's a birthday inspired pop-up type of card, which is the Happy Birthday pop-up.
Happy Birthday on it.
Yeah, and then the third one, which is one of my faves, is Trucking Through the Seasons, and that one is going to be just, it is so popular. We had a lot of people screaming a lot about that.
And that was one of those ones where the actual subscription sold out, I think.
Exactly,
right?
it sold out very quickly.
It's pretty cool. You guys could bring that back. I love it.
I'm pretty painty, but I might have you. So with the Trucking Through the Seasons, the designer for this is our creative lead, Josie. I made a calendar for her using the Trucking Through the Seasons. So
yeah, I'll take care of it.
So I used a lot of different dies, some from this kit, but then some from other sets.
Look at how cute.
So it's
there's
for
a little
every
truck
month.
for January. Oh, February, so cute.
And then I just did a little bit of lettering, but you can always stamp it if you want to.
All right, so the little license plate, you can do any different thing. Oh, look at the bunnies.
Yeah. Well, it's like the back of the truck, where you see like the names and everything.
Oh, yeah. I love that one, May.
Yeah.
And look at that. Looks like our mirror paper.
Exactly.
Fun.
No, it's great. June, just different butterflies and leaves. And
explosion of stars. I haven't seen this before. I'm seeing this for the first time. I love it. Darling.
And this is part of the set, and this is part of the set that comes with the beach ball and and the surfboards. Yep.
That's August is when all the Arizona people go to San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. September.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so these are some die cuts that came from another kit that we have. But I mean, you can use your imagination. You can also stick photos in it. You can do things. This is also from the set as well.
And the pumpkins come in the set.
Yes.
Cool.
And November, we had to go with some acorns.
And they're all shiny. I love it.
And then December, these are also part of the kit. And that one's a lot of fun.
Oh, my gosh.
So this is a great project for someone that you like a lot to do, but it was so much fun to make.
It is beautiful.
And then I think you had some, did you have some inspiration from the pop-up? Or
No, I don't know. I didn't have that. We were looking for it, but I kind of was like last minute. I was like, can we find some of the cards? But that was already from like a year ago. So they're around here somewhere.
So the thing is that there's a lot of great inspiration and a lot of ideas. And if you go to the website, you'll see there's additional projects that people have done.
Yeah.
So in addition to the calendar, there's plenty of other ways to show how you can do all of these projects.
Yeah.
And once
if you
they're
go
gone,
to any of the club things, you'll see all the inspiration.
Once these are gone, they're gone.
This is a limited edition release. Yes,
exactly.
True story.
Exactly.
I think the trucks have already been selling because they're available right now.
They are now.
You guys can go to the website, check them all out, and get some awesome, amazing returning favorites.
Definitely,
That's what we like to call them. Okay, so before we let you go, Robin, I do want to share. We're going to share a couple videos coming up, but one of them is all about a big trade show we had about a month ago.
Yes, it seems like so long. It's like every year, it's like we prepare for a wedding, and then the wedding's over. So some people may have heard of AFCI, which is the Association for Creative Industry, which has also been known as CHA, which has also been known as HIA. But it's the big trade show where all the retailers come, and we show them all the new stuff that we have coming out.
That's fun.
Give them education, and it's like, for us, it's like a candy store to see all the new things. And as much as it is to prepare for it, it's just such a blast. So we have a wonderful video that Roy put together based on all our designers that came.
It's got some kind of behind the scenes things. I think you're really going to enjoy it. But again, thank you, Robin. I hope you come back again and visit us.
Yeah,
we're actually going to do 2 back-to-back videos right now, and we'll be switching out our thing. Get ready for some more projects. So enjoy.
Keep on paper crafting.
Hello there. Kim Kesty here, Creative Director at Fun Stamper's Journey, and I'm here to present another product spotlight to you. We love our product spotlights. It just gives you a little taste of some of our fabulous products. And of course, when you're ready to learn more, you can visit us at our website at funstampersjourney.com or certainly on our YouTube channel. We love posting new videos to the YouTube at least a couple times a week. So super fun, check that out. Today's product spotlight is all about silks. Silks are such a unique product in our Fun Stamper's Journey line. I am super excited to share just a little bit about what these little gems can do. Now you can see that they all look like they're little tiny nail polish containers, and that is actually really similar to what they are. In fact, I'm going to shake one up and then open it and show you that. First of all, silks are very, very unique. They are water-based product, but they also have this really fun enamel and metallic mixture in the bottom. So if you can see it, I have not shaken this one up, and it's got all that goodness on the bottom. There we go, yay. So I'm just going to gently shake it up, and as I do, you'll kind of see that you can kind of warm it in your hand a little bit, or just gently shake it. You don't want to go too crazy with it because it is a glass bottle. But as you shake it up, you can see that the metallic starts mixing in. See, that's about half mixed up there. Gonna just keep shaking and rolling. And then you get all that really, really yummy mixture. There we go. Oh, did you hear that little noise? I'll put it closer to my mic. So that's a little metallic ball inside there, and that's going to help mix up your mixture all the way. And when you hear that good sound, that means you're super close to getting your silk mixed up. So I think that one is in good shape. I'm just going to kind of scoot these up a little bit and show you the very, very easiest way to apply this. I'm just going to grab a little piece of paper. So when you open it, like I said, it does exactly resemble a little nail polish container. Now this is a lot thinner than your typical nail polish, so the consistency won't be like that, but the application is similar. One of the things we like to do is just simply add what we call a flick of color to our projects. So I'll just go ahead and tap the cap, and look how easy is that. Just gives that fun splatter of color. Now you can go darker, you can go lighter, you can hit it harder, you can hit it softer. Those type of things are going to have to be you figuring out what your best look is and what your application is, how you want your finished project to look. But again, you're in control. You can do any of those different effects. So super fun. Let me switch to one that I particularly love. This is our gold silk. And again, this one, I think I shook it up a little bit ago. It should mix up pretty quickly. Just see how quickly that changes to that yummy, yummy metallic gold in there. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I'll just add it on top of this turbo teal just to give you the different look of a true metallic. Now the gold looks a little bit darker when it first gets applied, but then as it dries, it'll just lighten slightly. But hopefully if I can tilt this paper a little bit, oh yeah, there we go. You can see that delicious metallic in there. Isn't that fun? It also has a little dimension too. If you even go back to that turbo teal drop right there, it is going to add a little bit of dimension to your product. And that's because of that enamel in there. It just kind of makes it pop a little bit extra. So super fun. That is the basics of the very first way that you can apply all the fun silk to your project. Let me show you a couple. This is one of our fun Stamp of the Month kits that we did. But you can see that we've applied the citrus cooler to this card. And look how it just emphasizes that fun, juicy, look of the oranges. So love the citrus cooler silk on there. Just fun and playful. One of our brand new colors is our Peaches and Cream. So we have two brand new colors in our silks. Peaches and Cream is one of them that I just love. And here's a cute project from our Easter Blessings launch. Now this is kind of a watercolor background. And here you can see we've just flicked it with a little bit of that peach. Just adorable. It gives that perfect little accent. So love that new color, Peaches and Cream. One other thing I did want to show you, one of our most popular silks is our sparkle silk. Now you can see that this really doesn't have a whole lot of color to it on the get-go, but look at that lovely metallic in the bottle. Isn't that wonderful? You can gently shake it again, like I said, and then you just get that really sparkly color to your products. Here's one project. I actually showed this on a different product spotlight. This is created, the background's created with our liquid color, but look how we've added the sparkle silk to it. I added the sparkle silk to this project when it was still wet. So it just kind of blended in and it's just gorgeous. So again, it doesn't really have a silvery look. It's quite clear if you tip it a certain way, but then it catches that lovely sparkle. So here's the finished project. So much fun. So sparkle silk is probably our #1 bestseller of silk. If I had to choose a couple to start with, I would probably go with the sparkle silk, and then I might pick a metallic, either silver or gold, and then pick one of your favorite colors. That would be an awesome way to start with your silk endeavors. Now, what else can you do with the little fun brush? Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to go back to our bubble gum. Now, because it does have the little brush applicator, you can do exactly that. You can use it to apply color directly to your stamped projects. So I'm just going to go in and use this as just a little tiny paintbrush. And you can go in. It doesn't have a super much precision, but it's perfect for larger images like this. And if you want more precision, I'll just share that with you. First of all, let's kind of tip that. See how you can see that pretty gleam of metallic in there? Isn't that fun? So if you do want a little more precision, I'm taking one of our clear blocks And I'm dabbing a little bit of liquid, a little bit of our silk on the block. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick it up with one of our blender brushes. Now our silks are water-based, so that you can blend them with water. This brush has a little bit of water in it. And now I'm going to just pick it up with my little blending brush. And now I can get more of that precision that I want. So you can either use it directly with the brush in the bottle, or you can pick it up with the blender. So I love that. You can also water this down if you want a little bit lighter color. The only caution I do have for you is that when you are done with your silk on your block, you're going to want to go ahead and clean that off in a somewhat timely manner. If the silk dries on your block, it'll be a little bit harder to get off. You're going to have to scrub at it a little bit more. So if you take care of it and just wipe it off with a paper towel or a damp cloth when it's still wet, perfect, you're good to go. So just remember it has that little bit of enamel in there, so you want to take care of cleaning it off. Now one more quick way, I just got to show you one more quick way to add silk to your project. I'm just going to use this blank spot space here. This is one of our little stamps from one of our masculine sets, Thanks Dad. I thought it would be fun to show you how to add a little silk accent. Now first I'm just loading up my stamp with our traditional Color Fusion ink. This is black licorice. But then I'm going to come back with our silver. Remember I said silver was one of the fun metallics. And I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of accent to this stamped image. So I'm just going to swish a little bit on there, maybe a little bit on the brim. So it's just going to add a fun little accent. Let's check it out once it's stamped, what it looks like. So check that out. Is that not fun? So just another super fun, cute way just to add a little bit of metallic. And again, if I kind of tilt it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it on the camera now. It's going to just add that fun little metallic. So think of doing that with gold silk on a floral accent, or that peaches and cream on a different little stamped project. Just super fun, just add a little bit of that silk. And again, you're going to want to clean your stamp right away so you don't leave that enamel sitting on the stamp. So I hope you enjoyed that sneak peek into the wonderful world of silks. That's almost a tongue twister. I know that you'll enjoy this product, as you will so many of the Fun Stampers Journey projects. Go ahead and check us out again at funstampersjourney.com, and we hope that you enjoy bringing paper to life.
Hello, welcome back. Where are we? There we are. Hello, welcome back. Nicole back here in the studio. I may or may not have been the person hiding eggs, but now they've got me here. And I have a special guest with me. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Reagan.
And how old are you, Reagan?
6.5.
6.5. Birthday's coming up pretty quick. We're starting to pull the birthday list together. So I am very happy to have you here. It's good to see you. For those of you that don't know this little one, this is my youngest, Reagan Marie Westervelt. And a birthday is coming, and we're going to be celebrating that very soon, aren't we?
It's April 2nd.
Oh, great. Okay, it's April 2nd. Birthday's coming up. So here's the deal. We have so many fun crafts. We were just talking about all the stuff that we have in front of us to do, so we're going to jump right in. But if you are a mom like me, one of the challenges, of course, in this day and age is battling the screen time. And one of the things Reagan loves to do is do what? What do you like to do on your iPad?
Watch toy videos.
Watch toy videos. Do any of you guys have kids or grandkids that do this? But one thing, fortunately for us, that she loves even more is crafting with Mommy. So generally every weekend, yeah, agree? Yeah. So we carve out generally a few hours every weekend to do some crafting, and that's what we're going to do today. Sound good? Yes.
And my iPad's here.
Oh, great. Your iPad's here. Let's focus on this. We have so many things to do, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off doing some egg decorating. And one of the things that we're going to work on trying together is we're pulling forward one of these items that really is kind of a hidden gem in our catalog, and that is our egg crates. And so this is kind of how they come, and I will show a little bit closer of what they look like. But they're really just natural egg crates, and we can use them for all kinds of things. So we're going to do a few crafts using those. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, so first things first, we're going to get you decorating some eggs. Now I'm going to bring these over here into the camera for just a second. We've already pre-dyed some of these eggs. We did some egg dyeing last night, didn't we?
This is
Yeah, and there's a cute one. Yep, here he is. So Reagan's going to do a few more of these. Look how cute they are.
And there's this one.
And there's that one. Yep. So let's get you decorating these other ones. These other ones are naked. They need some clothes and some things, right?
Wait, one of them. Wait, this one.
Yes. Yep, we can put him here. So we dyed these eggs actually with liquid colors. We did that last night, didn't we? And we were going to do that on camera, and after doing it last night said, not so much. So basically though, what we did is we just took a few drops of liquid color and diluted it in some water, just a really shallow bath of water, and then swirled the eggs around, and they're really cool. So this was watermelon, this was Catalina Splash, and limeade and such. So
this one looks like on the camera it looks a different color, but it actually is blue.
It's more blue, yeah, it sure is. And then what we've done is we've cut out some pieces from our Dapper Easter egg die set. Now this is a fairly older set, but tons of fun, lots of fun pieces in this. And so you've got your little ears and some other pieces. So Reagan's going to get to work on that over here. So if you can decorate those, you've got some glue dots over there that you can do, and you can use this little stand right here if you want to use this while you're getting your egg ready to decorate. So okay, you can put that one on, but you need to decorate these ones. So okay, you get to that. So I did want to show you real quick, you cut out some of these pieces. We don't have all of them here, but basically what you're going to want to do when you do it is just simple, use your crease tool and kind of just break the fibers of that paper to do that. Now the ears, we like to have some pinky in our ears, kind of like the ones Reagan has here. And so this was cut out twice with the die, and then we just use our detail shears and cut those out and then trim them down a little bit more so that they nest nicely, and just kind of work around to do that. So you see what I'm doing here. It's not hard to do. And then we'll create these cute little ears. How are you doing over there?
Good.
Yeah?
I'm putting this one on.
That's a great idea. See? And then it just kind of nestles right there inside the little ear.
Wait.
How cute.
Wait.
This is also the piece that makes these little cute hats. So these cute little cone hats right here are made with this die. And again, you can use, if we use our printed paper, you can do them either design. Reagan also has some self-adhesive wiggle eyes over here that she's using. And of course our spectacle fun. Just like that. You got it. These were from something from our holiday launch. But look how cute are these little glasses. So I'm going to let you keep doing that over there, okay? While I work on... Oh, I didn't show one of the coolest new things that we have.
Yeah.
This. Oh, I know. I know what you're looking at. We're going to do that in a minute. This is our baby bow die set. So our Dapper Easter egg die set does have a cute little bow tie, but we are going to bring in our new one, which is our baby bow. And so we actually have, this is our third size now of our bows, our little Make-A bows. These are some Create-A bows. These are some of our best-selling all-time dies. And it's going to come here with 3 pieces. Now this little tiny piece is very, very, very small. And so we want to make sure we don't lose it, but it's a very important piece. So again, to assemble any of our bows, we're going to cut out the 3 pieces and use this to kind of... You can put the trash over there on that end. The trash can's over. Yeah, that's a great spot for it. And then what you're going to end up doing is just folding around, and you can use a glue dot or white glue to kind of hold that little guy in place. See that? And then this little piece, excuse me, and then I would adhere it onto this. See how it's coming together?
Why isn't it getting off? Oh, finally.
Finally.
It was on me.
And then this little guy is what you use to kind of wrap around to finish your bow. Okay? So this is what they look like when they're all done. I'm going to steal one of yours, Reagan. See, look at how cute they are. Oh my gosh.
I can't get this off of me.
You'll be fine. It's static. You know what I do? I lick it. Is that weird?
Ew.
That's just you do, and it breaks the static electricity. So that's what I do. All right, so that is a little bit about these. I'm going to let you work over here on this. This is why Kim gave these to you, so that you could put it in there while you're getting it dressed. Okay?
I put the hat on.
Oh, good job. Cute. Nice. Okay, so leave the hat on, and then we need some eyes and maybe a bow tie or something like that. Okay, so while you're working on those, I'm going to bring in, again, some of these egg cartons.
Oh, yeah.
And so this one, one thing we love to do with these is to paint them because they're gorgeous natural, but it's a lot of fun to make them basically look like a whole new product when we paint them. And then to make it even a little more fun and distressed, we kind of brought in a sanding block here and just kind of went into some of the sides and just kind of sanded a little bit of that paint away. See that? See how much cooler that looks? What do you think, Reagan? Pretty cool, right? You can go in and do this.
I wasn't even looking.
Oh, just pretend it was cool. say, that's cool, Mom. Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
That's okay. How you doing? You doing good? You gonna put a mouth on it?
Whoopsie. Oh, it's changing.
Yeah. Okay. You're very bold today.
What does that
A little
mean?
bolder than normal.
What does that mean?
Oh, we'll talk about it later. I like it though. I like it. It's a little spunk. You're getting older. Okay, so I would do this a little bit more, and you're gonna see what we make with this in just a second. So last week I asked Reagan for some of her toys, and you gave us some, didn't you? And you were very concerned about what we were going to do with these toys. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them. So we're going to use this little egg crate. I'm using our bloom tool. There's a tool-in-one on the Spellbinder side, bloom tool on the FSJ side. They're pretty much the same tool. So either one works. And I'm going to create a hole in here, and I'll show you why in just a minute. I'm going to work it really wide and just kind of keep going. And then I'm going to do another one down over here, okay?
Wait. Oh, I draw them.
And I'll show you, we're going to make this into a little boat, an adorable little boat.
Are you going to show the example?
I'm going to show the example in just a second. Leave it for the big reveal. So again, in the interest of time I won't, but I kind of keep working until we get a hole that's a little bit rounder to be able to put one of these sticks in. Any stick will do. You could also use skewers. I use that a lot. If I need a little wooden piece, I'll grab some skewers. These are actually candy sticks, which you can use, again, anything you want. And that we would put that into here. And then this guy is going to be... You're double your first egg. Good. Oh, look at how cute. Good job. Do you think? I think it needs a bow or some glasses or some... Oh, I like the bow. That's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. So I'm using this, and I didn't bring the paper trimmer, but I would cut a little sail and kind of start to create this cute little sailboat. And I will show you what the finished piece looks like. Reagan, have you seen this yet? Look at how cute it is.
I don't want to put a bow on it.
Okay, you don't have to. It's up to you. Look at how adorable this little guy is. Oh, should I turn it this way, Roy? Is that better? OMG, what do you think of that?
This one, no, you can't see it.
Yeah, I don't think there's worried about the toys so much as the project, but I
know.
know what your focus is. But look at how cute. Isn't that a fun little craft?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so easy, just kind of cutting out little pieces, making a little pennant, and weaving that in. Look at how cute that is. It's easy. It's fun. Using your imagination. So Reagan, you will be able to take your toys back with you tonight. Sound good?
Yeah.
Now, I think we should do a craft together using another egg crate. What do you think?
But I'm going to do it at...
Well, here's what I want you to help me with this first. Can you grab some of those chocolates over here? I think we're going to make a treat for your teacher.
Oh.
Because, what's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Orsini.
And does she love chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
sure
gave her
does.
chocolates of those, 4 of them, and she loved them because I gave them to her and I was showing
Did you give them to her for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, and I showed them how it opened, and then she's like, "Oh, thank you, Reagan. Can you please put it on my desk?" And I put it on.
Because we made Matchbox treats, didn't we, for Valentine's Day, and we filled up Mrs. Orsini's with. Okay.
Oh, are we gonna do this quickly?
We're gonna do this quickly. So we're gonna just slide this in. This is just a regular old treat bag.
Put it in?
You can. Why don't you put it in? And then where did our tags go? Let's see. Here they are over here. Now, in the interest of time, I won't cut it out. But these are aren't these the cutest? These are our Easter Blessings tags. Look at how fun those are. So cute. And these coordinate with our bread tag die. Oh, cute. Yep, you should definitely do that. So these coordinate with our bread tag die. You can also freehand cut them out. If you don't have a die cutting machine or you don't have the bread tag die, easy peasy, you can just freehand cut them out. But it cuts out these cute little tags. And then our plan was to, you're just really into those eggs, so I'm just going to let you continue to do that. But one other thing I wanted to point out about our crates is that they come with, they're all tied up with this jute twine. And of course, we're crafters, so we're hanging on to that. But you can use that to kind of tie this up and put a little tag or something on to make a cute little gift. Cute, right?
They're moving everywhere.
Oh, that's Kim gave you those for you to hold your eggs still. Okay. Okay. All right, my goodness. Okay, I feel like we need to refocus. Should we refocus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already focusing.
Oh, you're focusing. Maybe it's Mommy that's a little off. What do you think? Maybe a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's new? Okay, well, one of the other things that I wanted to talk about is we have a mantle at our house, and I am kind of becoming obsessed with hanging banners on the mantle. So for every season or every party, didn't we have one on there for the party we just had?
Wait, what?
Remember the mantle? We did a banner on the mantle. Yeah, do you remember what that one said? What did it say?
I forgot, but it was for a baby shower.
It was for a baby shower, that's right. It's a girl because Juan and Rosina are having a girl. And making pennants is so easy, and I'm telling you, once you start doing it, you're going to become obsessed. So easy peasy with the pennant fun die. There's tons of dies in here, and it's super easy to make it any size, any shape that you, well, not any shape, any size or any length, excuse me, that you want. And so we've already kind of pre-done that. We've also brought in some letters from our Alpha Bold set. So our Alpha Bold set is our big steel wool die. I'm going to grab it right here just to show you how awesome this thing is. So this is actually a 3-die set, and it has all of the letters, and they're nice big size. I think this is about 2.5 inches. I don't know if you can catch the size of it, but you'll see on the pennant when we do it. So we went ahead and cut out the letters. And then it's basically just about assembling the pennant using the little pre-cut out pieces for the pennant. Now we embellished ours with a couple of things, and that's one of the things that I want to show you today. So I'm going to use our hole punch and just cut out a circle that's going to be the base for one of the flowers that we're going to make. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to bring in some of these. They're already pre-cut. This is from our spring crepes. So we have a set of crepe paper. They're really big sheets, and they have all different colors, but we're going to use the pink ones. And we already pre-cut a bunch of these pieces out using our bloom skirt steel wool die. And the beauty, too, of these steel wool dies, as you know, is that you can cut out multiple sheets at one time. So that makes it very easy to do projects in mass. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 of these and basically just kind of scrunch up, that's a technical term, to build this flower. So how's it going? Is it going good? So I'm just going to kind of take this and just kind of scrunch as we go. Now I'm going to do 3 layers, and so the first layer is going to be not quite as scrunched. I do have the hot glue gun going below me, I will tell you. You could do this with white glue, but it's a heck of a lot easier with hot glue. And so that's kind of going below me, and I'll pull that up in just a second. So let me grab that. How are you doing on your eggs?
Good.
Good?
Everybody sees it.
Everybody sees it. Do they love it?
Yeah.
I bet they do.
I think.
You think so? I'm sure they do.
And I hope.
You hope. Well, I'm sure you're doing a great job. It's fun, isn't it? It's kind of fun to, we haven't ever dressed our eggs. We just kind of dye them, right?
No, we've only dyed our eggs since the Easter before the Easter last time.
You're totally selling me out right now, aren't you? Because we did not do eggs last year. I think we were traveling or something. There was some reason that we didn't do them. We didn't dye eggs last year.
We were doing it, but we were busy because we didn't know we were going to do that, and then we did a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Probably true.
Yeah, let's not focus on vacations or when we did eggs. Let's just start.
What should we focus on?
Just what we're doing.
Yeah.
What?
Focus on yourself? Is that what your sister tells you these days?
Every single minute of the day, she spends her time with me.
So, we have some big news in the Westervelt household, don't we, Reagan?
Yeah, we're getting a dog in 2 weeks.
1 week.
Oh,
Next Friday, we're getting a dog. So you see how I'm doing this, just kind of scrunching it up. Don't be afraid to really get in there and kind of scrunch it. And then our inner piece, the danger of hot glue.
Drop to another glue that's in. Oh, here it is.
It's around. And then for that inner piece, we'll just scrunch it nice and tight to make a nice tight flower. Now you could do, of course, 4 layers or even more, but I think 3 creates a nice fluffy little flower. So we're creating the flower for our pennant, and then we're also going to create a tassel. And I won't go through quite so much to show you how we do it, but I will show you the basics because it is, again, very simple. Some of these dies make it so easy to do this kind of stuff. So, but look at that. Isn't that cute? And I probably will go back and scrunch it a little bit more. But isn't that a cute little flower? What do you think? You like it?
You scrunched it?
I did.
Is that how you made it?
That's how I made it. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. And then our last little piece here is creating a tassel. Now, we have done this before.
Honey.
Cute. You're showing your eggs? Cute, cute, cute. Coming along. So we have another steel roll die called our Journey Fringe, and that creates just this. So we'll run through with several pieces of tissue paper. We have some of our crepes and then just some regular colored tissue. And creating a tassel is literally this easy, guys. You just twist it up and create a little tassel.
But Mama, what are we going to do with these eggs when we're done?
I don't know. What should we do? We can't save them until Easter because Easter's not until like the end of April. They're awfully cute, aren't they? You know what we'll probably end up doing? We'll take them to photography and have Deegan photograph them. Does that sound like a good plan?
Or maybe we could we could take a picture with them.
I think we should.
So we always remember what we made.
I think we absolutely should do that. That's a great idea. But look at that. And we have a cute little tassel.
Doing this.
Yeah, after you're all done. You gonna make her smile, or are you gonna make her stick her tongue out? What do you think? Okay, so let's cut to the cute.
I'm done. Wait.
All right, so we're gonna cut to the finished piece here. It's not totally finished because we would add probably another tassel.
These are the two I've already done.
They look really cute. Very nice.
They match with the colors.
Why don't you throw them in their little egg crate?
I want to put this one here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I want to put this one here.
Okay.
I want to show mine.
Of course. Heck yeah.
Well, I like yours, but I want to show mine.
Yeah, they're cute, aren't they? Okay, so here we go. We have a cute little banner. And you can make, the beauty of these two is you can make it as long or as short as you want. And there's that adorable little flower on the end. You can see how messy our table's getting. And then our cute little tassel. So super fun, right?
Mama, can you please put them?
Can I do what?
Okay. No.
Okay, here's the deal. We have a couple more crafts, and I'm gonna have you not work on your eggs because I need you to focus on this one. Because this one you're gonna want to see it.
The ones I just did, I like them.
You happy with them? Yeah, they look good. Okay, so now we're going to switch into treat mode because we've done our cute little eggs, we've done our cute little banner that's going to decorate our mantle, and now we have to talk about treats, right? What's Easter without treats? So, and I am all about the kind of semi-homemade idea.
Yeah, because we get to go on an Easter hunt.
We do go on Easter hunt,
yeah. You don't get to just...
So, if you notice the colors in the banner, do they look familiar? They really tie to our cups and our bags. And so I'm all about taking kind of these simple items and then dressing them up a little bit to create that wow factor. And we do that a lot with our classroom and our teachers and our swim coach and our gymnastics coach and all those people that we work with. So I want to show you on here, this one is really super fun because our treat bags are absolutely adorable, but I want to show you how easy it is to kind of add a little bit of a pizzazz to them. And that's by using one of our border dies. And we have a lot of border dies, but this is one of our most versatile sets. There's candy in the other ones. So I want to show you really quickly how to do that. I think the die might be in here. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so here's how you do this. It's very simple. I'd make sure I do it right. You're going to want the scallop up, and you're only going to be cutting out the one. So you see how I tucked that in so that this cutting blade back here isn't going to cut anything. It's going to go right into the cutting, and then the only thing that's going to cut here is this little top here. You see how that works? And look at how cute. We have all these different borders. You could do any of these different things for these treat bags. And then I'm going to show you one more little trick with one of our favorite Easter sets, and that's our all ears die set. Now, a lot of folks, this is it. Isn't he cute? What do you think we should name him?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Wait, Mr. Easter Bunny.
Oh, okay, that's clever. So one of the things that people ask us, Mr. Bunny, one of the things that people ask us all the time is why we have two inserts, because they're like, can't you use the same one? Well, if you look closely, you'll notice that they are kind of more sculpted to go around his head. See that? And one way, if you're doing a lot of these en masse, one trick is to lay them down and then to drop it down, and now you have them in the perfect spot. So you could just stamp a whole bunch at one time. Or not at one time, but yeah, at one time. So super cute. And then we're going to take our little bunny and put him
on the top?
Right
here. That's
Look at how cute that is. And then we took one of our little buttons from our journey button. And again, everything coordinates, so it makes it super easy. You just put that right on. You love buttons, don't you?
But I have a collection of buttons.
You do have a collection of buttons.
There's more than 100.
There is more than 100. All right, and then the last treat we're going to show is our little treat cups, because there might be something special for you in those. Should we take a look? So again, taking the very simple little treat cups and dressing them up with some of these little tags. Now, Kim's going to show off this adorable Silly Goose stamp set in the next segment. But look at how cute these little guys are. The fun thing here, again, bringing in those steel rule dies. Steel rule dies, you can cut multiple sheets of paper at one time. And so we cut both and then just cut this off and layered them up. And look at how cute. Just creates a nice little look. And then attach them to these little treat cups. Now, Reagan, you probably, that's a pretty big word. Do you know what that one says? I'm very proud of you. You just won a big award at your school. You did so good in gymnastics, jumping off.
Well, not like yesterday. It was like
it was like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is for you as a thank you for being with us today. Sound good? Now, your work is not done because I think we have a bundle. Should we show a bundle?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Stand up. All right. Let's see the bundle. All right. This is the excellent bundle. This is bundle number 3. Stand up. This is BD0503. Now, the retail value on this bundle is $34.85, and the show price is $27.88. So a nice little savings you're getting on that bundle for the show. Now, there's something else that we're going to talk about. Hi. Are you getting tired? She had school all day today, so unlike our other shows where she just comes right in. Oh, you see what's in there, don't you? What's inside there?
Hatchimals.
Hatchimals. We love our Hatchimals. Now we have one more job to do. Are you up for it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a really exciting promotion going on right now called Mystery Box. So we did this last year. It was wildly successful, and so we thought we would repeat it. And so this year, nope, stay right here. So this year we're doing it again for $24.95. You get a $100 value, and this is previously retired FSJ product. So this is an amazing deal. It's tons of fun to watch when you guys get your boxes for you to do reveal videos. I'm excited to see all of that. We did a lot of that last year, and that was a lot of fun. And what in the world is on your head?
A headband.
What kind of headband?
A unicorn headband.
A unicorn headband. Well, if you noted that our mystery box is the magical mystery box, because 10 lucky winners will have one of these headbands in their box. And they are going to be the recipients of this beautiful prize pack, this unicorny magical prize pack. So you could be one of the 10 lucky winners if you buy one of our mystery boxes. So that's lots of fun. That's your surprise, yeah. Now we have one more quick job. Can you help me draw a winner? Because we have a mystery box here. Actually, let's take a quick look at what's inside it. So this is kind of what you're going to get. This is really heavy. What you're going to get in your mystery box.
Holy moly, it's a unicorn.
Holy moly, it's a unicorn. It says believe in magic. Let's see what's in this mystery box. Okay, so now here's the caveat I will say. This is not the mystery box that everyone will get. Everyone will get a different box, but this is representative of the kinds of things that you'll get and the value of what's in your box. So this box in particular has, some of these fun, older, previously retired paper packs. So Journey Basics Black and White, Slice of Life prints, Tattered Blooms die set. These are great, just these bloom sets. You can do so much with them. I love this one. We used this one for your party invitation when you turned 3. Remember that? When you had your orange party? We use these for your invitations. Super cute. The Wonderful Day stamp set. We have an embossing folder in here, an accessory, and then a couple of fantastic ATSs, which is our smaller format stamp, stands for Artist Trading Stamps. So this is kind of an idea, guys. This is how the value is on these boxes. So we have a limited number of mystery boxes available, so grab those up, and hopefully you can become a magical unicorn. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do that later. That's later. That's for later. Okay, so we're going to switch gears here. I want to cue up a video that's coming from one of our licensed designers. Her name is Becca Feakin. So she does a ton of work on the Spellbinders brand and just does absolutely stunning work. And she has launched a recent collection called Shadow Box, and many of you have already picked that up. I've seen sales on that are really, really strong. And she created several videos when she was here with us in January. And this one we're debuting here especially for you. So check it out. Reagan, it's been fun. We'll see you later. Sound good? Okay.
Hi there, I'm Becca Feakin with Amazing Paper Grace. I'm also a licensed designer with Spellbinders. I am so tickled to bring you my newest collection, and it is called Shadowbox Vignettes. In fact, I'm thrilled to be able to bring you one of my favorite projects made with the collection. What it is, it's a 3-drawer box. In fact, you're the first that gets to see it, so I really hope you'll enjoy. Hi there, I'm Becca Feakin with Amazing Paper Grace. I'm a licensed designer with Spellbinders Paper Arts, and I'm tickled to be showing you a 3D project today. We recently released a collection called Shadowbox Vignettes, and I'm here to tell you, you can make a frame from a shadow box, but you can also make a 3D item. And so I'm going to show you an exquisite set of drawers. Just check this out. Here are 3 drawers, and this drawer, it's a frame. So if you can only imagine giving somebody a 3-tier gift, perhaps a necklace in that drawer, perhaps the bracelet in this drawer, perhaps the earring in this drawer, and then you close it up and look at the presentation. I mean, the box is just exquisite. People will wonder what's inside it, and I bet you'd like to know how to make it. So I'm going to step you through how to make it. I'm going to give you the dimensions on all of the sheets that we used and on the frame that I'm going to use. So let's get started. I'm going to make a frame, and for the frame I'm going to use shadow box frame in the 1-inch profile. So this is the die right here. The way we're going to do this is I'm going to cut 4 pieces. 2 will be with these 2 pieces bookended, and 2 will be with these 2 pieces bookended, and I'm also going to use 4 of this. Now, I don't know if you've already seen my video, but I do take you through this step by step and show you how to make a simple frame, and it's going to be the same concept with this. I've done 3/4 inch frames in the past. This is going to be a 1-inch, but they all work the same. I'm going to show you this very quickly on screen, but definitely check out the other videos so that you can take your time and learn all the tips and techniques that I've shared with you to make it easy. So I have already gone ahead and cut 4 pieces of paper, and they're going to look like this. There are 2 with the tab, and then there are 2 with the side. Now, the only thing I need to do is score them. I've already gone ahead and pre-scored 3 of them, but I want to show you how I pre-score on 1 of them. So let me just set these aside. If I flip this over and you get up close, you can probably tell from the cutting that there are some indentation lines. What I'm doing with the scoring is I'm going to connect those indentation lines. I don't want to go over any previous scoring. Let me make sure I'm on the 2. So there's the 2 and there's the 2. So I'm just going to go like that. And then I will go like so. There are 4 score lines on each. And like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line these up alternating. This one followed by this one, and butt them up together like so. Then I'm going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to put a piece of tape across this crack. Like so. Remove the liner, and then I'm going to add a tab on top, like so. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put tape all the way across the bottom. Flip it over, and I'm going to fold these into place. Okay, so now I'm going to poke those down like that, poke that down like that, and I'm going to go in on this side. And I'm going to go on the back of the tab. Okay. Like so. Like so. Like so. And Okay, so now we have a box. We have our frame, and each frame is a drawer. I would typically finish this off by putting a piece of paper over it, but I already have one off to the side. And it looks like this. And I've gone ahead and put a little button on it because it's the handle for our drawer. Now the next thing that we're going to do with this is we need to create a sleeve for every drawer. And as I mentioned before, I'll share all of the dimensions with you so that you can write them down for when you make the project. Here's the sleeve, and here's what it looks like. It's two pieces of paper that are glued together on the side. And so our drawer would go in there like so, and that's one. And it just so happens that I have two others here, here, and here. So our next step is to glue the three drawers together in between. So in between here and in between here, I'm going to apply adhesive so that we can glue them together. The next step is we're going to add a back. And the back is essentially a piece of cardstock. I'll give you the dimensions. That's scored the same distance in on each side, and then the edges are cut out. So I'm going to glue that to the back. Okay, so now we have a back. You can't see the back of the drawers, but here are the front of the drawers. So our next step is to put a casing around it. Set this off to the side for a moment, and I'm going to show you that I have two pieces of cardstock that are scored. I need to add adhesive here so that I can put them together this way. So they go together like this. Okay, so now I'm going to come in from the back. Okay, so our case is made. It's so beautiful so far. So now we need to do a little bit of embellishment to our case now that we have all of the drawers in place and we've added the back and we've added a cover around it. So I have a couple of flowers here and I have a couple of dies that are cut. So let me show you how we might embellish this one. Okay, so that's all of the dies that we're going to add. So now I have a flower. With a bow. Just hold that in place for just a second. Okay, so that's actually going to do it. You can actually add however many embellishments you'd like. Just make it your own. Add flowers, add buttons. So there we have it, a set of drawers, and it's very simple to make. You're just making it in multiples of 3, adding the casing, and then adding one grand casing in the back. That's all there is. Just goes to show you that you can add 3D to shadow box vignettes, and then you have a lovely gift, and it's very easy to do. I'm glad that you allowed me to share that with you, and I hope you enjoy my new collection, Shadow Box Vignettes.
Hello, I am back. Oh, that was so fun. Becca just has such a calm way of doing things. I realized part of that was speeded up, but again, she has such a calm way, and that's not the only video she has for Shadowbox. So be sure to check out the Spellbinders YouTube channel. You're going to find all of them there, and again, she'll walk you through how to do the basic Shadowbox in a different video. So don't panic if you're like, no, that was too fast, I can't do it. Trust me, anyone can do this Shadowbox. As a matter of fact, I even did one that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But look, I have this cute little thing that somebody left behind. I think Nicole and Reagan got so excited at the end there that they actually forgot to draw the prize winner for the mystery box because they were going to give one away. In fact, that's going to be the one that they're going to send out, the one that Nicole showed you. So I'm going to have the fun job of pulling a winner. I think this will be fun. So, oh my gosh, we've got all these fun names in here. Look at, so many people bought project kits. I love it. Okay, I'm not going to look though. Mix them around, mix them around, mix them around. And this is Cynthia Becker. So we will for sure post that also on the website in case Cynthia is not watching live right now. And congratulations, Cynthia. So fun. So I'll make sure to zip this back up. And I know this is Reagan, so I'm going to make sure she gets that back in her possession there. So fun. So do you guys want to see the little shadow box that I made? Because I'm kind of proud of it. I think it was so fun. I actually had only made one other shadow box before I made this one, so trust me, it is not that difficult. It can be done. So look how fun it is with the 3D effect. And I did use some FSJ products to kind of glam up my shadow box. So this is the main frame, of course, right here. And then I used some of our fun little bloom creator dies to make these blossoms. And these are some of our little fun leafy dies. And this darling little sentiment in the middle. And I think I'm going to stash this away to give it to my mom for Mother's Day. I thought I could never craft too early for Mother's Day, right? So fun. We'll probably take a photo of this too and make sure it gets up on the website at some point too. So I really had fun making that. Just thought I would share. So fun. So, oh my gosh, we are getting close to being like the last demo here on the program. The afternoon has just flown by. I have really enjoyed it. It's been fun to see all the different crafts going on today, from gel press to party decor. And now we're going to get back to some of the stamp sets that we haven't yet featured in the show yet. So the very first one I want to show, kind of give you a little sneak peek at the end of Rahmad's demo, and it is the little lamb stamp. And this is, again, like Nicole said, one of our smaller stamps. This is called an AT size, or it's perfect for an artist trading size. But look at the little lammy. She's so cute. So much fun just to color her in just a ton of variety of ways. Comes with a little sentiment too. But I'm going to stamp it in clear pigment ink and kind of have fun with coloring something a little bit different, in a different way, I should say. So I'm going to quickly do this because this is probably not going to show up too much on, you know, the paper when I stamp it at first. This is clear pigment ink again, stamping the cute little lammy. But I want you to watch it come to life when I do the add the color by using some of our pan pastels. So I haven't played with pan pastels lately, so I'm excited to bring them back in. So what I have here is our Confectionery Days set, and this comes in a set of 7 pans. And this is how the pan pastels are packaged. You have a few empty slots for when you add more colors. And these are some of the little tools that come with. I believe you get 1 or 2 with the set, and of course I have a few extras here. And these have some of the little soft tools. I call these guys slippers, or I don't think that's the official name, but that's what they remind me of, kind of the little footy slippers. And they go right on the ends of this tool, and then you can switch them out, change colors, do whatever you need to do. So let me go ahead and open these pastels. And again, you can't see the pigment ink on here, but watch how it comes to life. Go ahead and start with some blue. So what I'm going to do when I first add the pastel is just kind of do some patting motion. So this is almost like magic when you see some of this start to get revealed. All right, we're starting to see some pattern. I love it. Let's do some of our lighter kind of sweet pear color. And again, I don't want to rub really hard because I don't want to smear the clear pigment ink because, of course, it's not quite dry yet. But if I pat in the original motion when I start doing this, then I can go back later and kind of blend it more. So there's some of the gorgeous yellow. Bring in a little bit more blue over here. I think I want to do pink kind of for the little face. Where's my little face? There she is. So again, is this just not fun? This is something that anybody can do. Some people are a little bit intimidated by the pan pastel, but honestly, it is not that difficult to work with. So adding a little bit of amethyst on the little feet here. And again, when you have this color palette that's all of the colors that already coordinate together, again, like I said, it's called Confectionery Days, then you don't have to worry about mixing or matching. You know everything's going to blend beautifully. So the pastel is sticking to that pigment ink. That's what I love. Now that it's kind of together, I can kind of blend it, you know, in a little bit more strokey motion because I've kind of set the color already into that clear pigment ink. So fun. A little more yellow highlight here. And again, you can layer it, you can blend these colors, you can do, you know, any which way you please until you're perfectly happy with the little lamp. See how she's coming to life there? So fun. Now this does have a matching die, which I love. We don't always have matching dies with our ATS stamps, but this one does have the matching die, which is perfect for this because then once I cut the actual little lamb out, of course all the extra shading is going to kind of go away. But before I do that, I'm going to come in with some of our Journey Glaze, and I'm just going to come in and I'm going to highlight a few of these little blooms. So I might pick this flower right here, or I could just do the centers of the little circles. You can kind of pick and choose your little areas that you want to add some glaze to. I won't do the whole thing, but what I'm going to do once I get the Journey Glaze on is I'm going to go ahead and add some sparkle cuts. And the Journey Glaze is just going to hold those sparkle cuts in place. I'm going to have the cutest little lamb ever. So, so cute. Let me tap off this sparkle. Actually, I'll put it back in here. You know how glitter gets everywhere? Sparkle Cuts is our chunkier glitter. We have a finer one also, but so see how the glue is kind of holding the little glitter? Let me go ahead and show you the finished project. Oh, actually first, real quick, I'm going to show you, I'm going to bring the embossing folder in again, the same one that we used earlier. And this time, I'm going to add ink to it just by going directly from my ink pad. So this is a Cool Pool ink pad, and look how quick and easy this is. This just really makes that folder come to life. So I want that for the background of my little lamb. So I'll do this, and I'll die cut her, and I'll put her on top. And let me show you the finished one. Ta-da! How's that for presto? So love her when she's all colored and glittered up. Isn't she just the sweetest thing ever? So again, those pan pastels coloring, super easy. Again, anyone can do it. It would be perfect for class if there's those of you out here who teach classes or get together with your friends. Super fun project for that. Love it. So cute. So now we showed the little black sheep earlier. Now we have this darling colorful one. Oh, looks like we have a visitor. They found it? Did they find the egg already? I didn't even see someone come hide the egg. There's some very sneaky people around here. I like it. I like it. Let's check this one out. Ooh.
Definitely. Does this look a little bigger?
Is it my imagination or is that getting bigger?
It seems like it's a little bigger.
This is kind of a good trend, though. I like it.
I like this. It's getting bigger.
In it? Do you know what's in it?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's shake that one very much.
Let's go ahead.
Should we do it? Do you guys want to see? Ready?
Okay,
ready,
let's do it.
Here we go.
Oh, this is fun. Okay, so this
foliage.
one includes one of our detailed foliage die sets. So this is awesome, right?
Yep.
And then, this is one of our blooms. Oh my gosh, this is such a great
I've actually
set.
got the package in here because we had to
this
take it out.
is the Bloom Creators die set. So, oh my gosh, this is such a great.
These are the 2 dies I used on my shadow box.
Oh wow, that's my gosh.
Yes,
okay, so not only do they get to create a shadow box and have fun with that, they get someone has the opportunity to get to buy this. Oh my gosh, this is great.
Fun.
This is a great combo. So, what do you think we should use for our
well, like I said, we're running out of time, so we're going to have them
so just real quick
fast.
then, how about Bloom?
Bloom.
Okay, perfect. So the keyword for this set, to earn this set, is the word blue. You got to type in and let me know. So this one's a quick turnaround. So, because I'm going to grab it, because we're coming down to an end of our, you have done an amazing, I know. So I'm going to get out of your way so I can start counting.
Okay.
All right.
Commenting
Make sure Bloom.
Yep,
all right.
And we'll reveal the winners at the end of the show. I like it. I like it. That was fast. You guys were quick this time. I like it. Okay, so we finished little Lammy. Let's set her aside. And I do want to just share a few projects using Silly Goose because it is so cute. It's actually, like I said when we showed it earlier, one of my favorite sets. I really do think. It's called Silly Goose, and it has Mama Goose here and all these darling little chicks, plus the egg and the nest, which you probably saw on the logo for Easter Blessings. You may recall seeing that when the show started. So cute. So first I'm going to actually show you a project that we did for the catalog, but I do want to show it in real life because it's so much fun. It has kind of an interactive element that I really want to share. We use not only the Silly Goose stamp set, but we also use the In Motion die set to create this card. And if you did see the catalog online or in person, you probably saw this card, but you may not have realized that all these little chicks that are following Mama Goose here are all on one of the little In Motion sliders. So they can just spin around. They are on a little button, if I can kind of peek it right there. Maybe Roy can come in real close. They're on one of our little flower buttons underneath, just with the foam square. There we go. Yep, you can probably see how the button just fits right along that slider element, which is of course popped up with foam dots. But look at these little guys. They can just flutter around and go upside down or whatever they want to do. I just thought it was such a cute project. And the goose is just painted, you know, quite lightly with our watercolor color burst pencils, so super fun. Actually, color splash pencils, I should say, because they are watercolor pencils that this little guy was colored with. So just wanted to share that one real quick as a project on its own. And then let me show you one that we actually did that earlier on the gel press. So what we did is we went ahead and took some cardstock, and remember how when Robin was demoing, she said if you just do the liquid color on the gel press, it's going to bead up. In this case, that was a look that we kind of wanted for this card. So we went ahead and just put strips of liquid color on the gel press, just brayered it real lightly. I won't do it for you now, but and then just dipped the paper in and pulled it, and it did give this kind of almost like raining effect, almost like it's raining different fun colors. So we went ahead and did a bubblegum card base, and then we did the little goose this time and just added some super, super light accents with our color burst pencils, which I have right here, and I'll just quickly color in maybe one of the little chicks. Again, you don't always have to have everything colored 100%, just to kind of give it just a little bit of a colored look. So we can do a little chick, just a little bit yellow. And then we can add a little bit of color to the mama chick. Maybe we'll only do her little feet and her little beak. So again, if you're strapped for time, you don't have to always spend hours and hours coloring everything, and you can still get just a really darling look. So I would continue on with a few more chicks. Stamp one of my cute sentiments. In this case, I wanted to use Happy Mother's Day because I do feel like she's Mother Goose right there. And let me show you our finished project. Kind of swoop these aside right here. So here she is with a couple of her little chicks, including that one that has the eggshell still on his head. I love that so much. So again, just kind of a fun way to use the background. Play with your liquid colors. Have a blast. You will just enjoy using those. And speaking of liquid colors, I want to show you our next project. I'm going to paint one of our other smaller stamp sets that is called Miss Whiskers. So we've got this darling little Miss Bunny, and I'm going to stamp her twice, and I'm actually going to color her two different ways, just real quickly to show you a few of our other coloring options. If you remember in the video, I showed you how to color with liquid color. So I'm going to do something similar, not quite the same way that I did in that product spotlight, but kind of similar. So again, I'll just stamp Miss Whiskers twice. She already has a name, but I guess our little lamb doesn't have a name. If anyone has any good ideas for our little lamb, you can put those in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. All right, so we've got those guys stamped. So the first thing I want to do is, I'm going to use this block as a little palette. I'm going to put some of our liquid colors in. I do want to use our two new colors because we did have those in a bundle earlier, but we didn't use them in our last demo, so I did want to make sure I pointed out that these are our two brand new colors of liquid color, Tangerine Fusion and Hazelnut Blend. We've never had a brown in our liquid color collection yet, and we had a few of our crafty friends suggest brown because it comes in handy for doing, you know, some of our little different animals and stuff. So I thought, you know what, that is a good idea. We do have to have some brown. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water. So this time, instead of putting the color like I did in the video in the actual pen, I just went ahead and just left this plain. There's no water in it, but rather I'm going to have the water on the palette, and then I can thin it out and have any consistency of brown that I want, and then I can just come in and start coloring my little bunny. Isn't it cute? I'm so happy to have hazelnut in our collection now. So again, if you don't want to put color always in your pen, just don't forget you can just pick it up off your little palette with your blending brush. So super fun. And of course I would come in with some lovely peaches and cream and kind of add to his fur, and maybe some banana cream. Actually, I'll go ahead and put banana cream now because I think I want to mix it with the orange. So this is our tangerine. I'm actually going to mix it with a little bit of banana cream just to do some of the flowers. So I love the dark, rich color of the tangerine too. So darling. So again, even though I know I would have fun coloring this probably for the next 30 minutes or so, we don't have the luxury of that much time with you, unfortunately. But that is the basic idea of how to color with the liquid colors. Super easy. Just use one of your sheets, one of your blocks, anything for a palette, and just pick up the color and go to town. Have so much fun. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and show you the other way to color the bunny. I'm going to leave this one here so you can kind of see the difference. This time I'm going to bring in some of our pan pastel again, because although I showed you the pan pastel with the pigment just a few minutes ago, I thought it would also be fun to show that you can pick up the pan pastel with a blending brush also. So I'm going to bring in some yellow. I also have some of our pans stacked up right here. I thought this would be kind of fun to show. Even though they come in the plastic sleeves, they also do stack up. So super fun if you're traveling or going to, you know, a crop or an event with friends. They all stack up and you can have really a quick way to store them. So I've got, again, some of our Mother Nature palette, and white is from our Party Pop palette. We have 4 different palettes of pan pastels. So just keep that in mind. Get a couple of my blending brushes. So again, this blending brush is dry. There's no water in the barrel, and it's dry on the end. So I can just pick up our pan pastel directly from the pan, and again, just treat it exactly like I did the liquid color. Almost like painting it right on. This pan pastel has got so much fun pigment in it that it just creates a really nice, vibrant color all over Mr. Bunny. And you can see that this is really, really soft, even compared to the liquid color. This is a really soft, because it is a pastel. It's just a really sweet, soft look. I'm coming in for his little ears, her little ears. I shouldn't say his, right? I can come in with some pink. And you can also blend the pan pastels together if you pick up some pink. And then you can pick up some white and blend them together and get your lighter pink. Look at that darling little blushy pink. So cute. Maybe some on her little cheeks, some on her nose. Again, you kind of get the idea, but again, super soft, really pretty color. Grab some yellow and do a little bit of the flower. Blending and having fun. So many different ways to color with all of our Fun Stamper Journey products. I love that. Bring some pink for this other flower. So I'll show you the finished card in just a minute, and you will definitely tell that I spent quite a bit longer coloring them, but I did want to just kind of show you the different fun ways that you can color Miss Whiskers. You're going to have so much fun with her. So let me show you first the liquid color one. Oh my gosh, I thinned this one out quite a bit more. So here's my liquid color one that I did earlier. So I definitely had a lot more banana cream in this one. And you can see all the pretty little flowers and roses. And speaking of that same little trick with the Journey Glaze and the sparkle cuts, a little bit of that was in her little flower crown. So there's my little happy birthday girl. Love her. Happy day. And then the other one which I did with the pan pastel, I'll keep them side by side, is much, much softer. So you can see the strokes. I mean, they're both adorable. There's really not one is better than the other. But definitely you can see the softness of and the chalkiness of the pan pastel on this one. So super cute. Did bunny kisses for that sentiment on there. Love those two little bunnies. I just can't wait to see either of the brand new stamp sets that I just showed. Either the Just For You or the cute little bunny kisses. I know that you're going to have so much fun coloring them with all the different mediums we have. I just love that. Okay, so before we wrap up, I think I'm going to bring Miss Lynn back in here to help me wrap up some of those last minute details in just a minute. But I do have one more very special project that I wanted to share with you. And this was actually done by one of our designers named Tanya. And it is a photo album. It's a mini book. And I just couldn't resist sharing it because so much fun. Gives you another idea of how to use so many of the products from our Easter Blessings launch. So I just kind of quickly want to flip through this, and I think you're going to absolutely enjoy all the care and detail that Tanya put into this book. So she calls this one a little Happy Easter book, and all of these pages, by the way, are 4 by 6, which is also the standard size of a photo. So you will see as we go through that she's used a lot of her photos as pages. So here's kind of a fun little page with a faithfulness set mixed with a little Easter party set. Cute little photo. That looks adorable. Must have been a fun little party they had. Then we flip to a darling shot of her 2 daughters. And again, there's Miss Whiskers. So cute. Bunny kisses. And I love how she's edged even the edge of her album here with one of the die cuts. So they don't always have to be straight edges, right? So here we've got Silly Goose. So darling. And that's Tanya. Love that one with all her little peep peeps. Okay, and then there's her younger daughter and the faithfulness set showing up again. Here she's dressed up the faithfulness set on a little tag. Love all her little details with her little strips of color. Spring is here, sure enough. Tanya lives in Ohio, so that is probably a very welcome event in spring. And here's her darling page she used with the embossing folder. The little chicks going along. Again, this is so fun. Now she's actually used the photo elements and just put her fun little eggs. Of course, this looks like an egg hunt, obviously. But she's putting the elements right on her photos. I think that's so darling. Such a clever idea. Again, showing the stash. Roy, your girls will be proud of that, I think.
Absolutely.
Yes. So more bunnies and more eggs and more adorable photos. What a wonderful keepsake. I think this is so, so beautiful. So cute. And there's the cute little Silly Goose again. I love this background. That looks like it was done with liquid colors too. And then a cute little thing, a little pocket where she can add some little journaling. Oh my gosh, that is such a cute shot. And then we come back to the green background. So, just wanted to share that with you. I just couldn't resist. I know we're probably getting close to wrap up time. But before I bring Miss Lynn, I think we need to share one more bundle. What do you guys think? Do you want one more bundle? I think so. Let's check it out. All right, so we've got Silly Goose bundle. Perfect name for this one. Includes the Silly Goose stamp set and both of those ATSs that I just shared with you. And of course, the little lamb has the matching die. So all those products together, normal retail value is $49.80, but the show price is only $42.33. So what a fun bundle. I love that. Just a awesome way to wrap up the show. So those of you who are kind of wondering what I've been talking about when I've been saying project kits, I just wanted to share just real quick. I think I have one of the boxes I have. Oh, here we go. Where'd you go, Kim? I have one of the boxes for the project kits right here. I'm not going to go through the whole kit because on the event page we have a whole unboxing where I go through everything in the kit and show you all the fun things that you get. But it is not too late to purchase a project kit. Like I mentioned earlier, there's 2 different kits. One has some extra dies and one mostly has stamps and paper in it. Again, when you click on that events page, you're going to see all the details. Oh, there's a picture right there. Perfect. That's the basic kit that comes with the stamps. And then the plus kit has some more dies that I think you are just going to love. But no matter which kit you decide to pick up, you're going to get an amazing make and take video that Roy and I produced a few weeks ago. We had a lot of fun doing it. I think we even have a little clip I'm going to share with you in just a second. But that Make and Take video, if I recall, was almost 2 hours long. So we had just a good time putting that video together for you. And I go through all of the projects step by step. You get kits in your kit to cards already kitted out. And again, I go through step by step and share everything with you. But why don't we go ahead and take a peek at that short, quick little video that we made when we did the Make and Takes. Kim Kesty here, and I am back in the video studio with Roy, and we have just finished creating all the Make and Take projects for our brand new Easter Blessings launch. So I thought it would be fun just to give you a little sneak peek of what's going on back here. We had super much fun filming all 4 Make and Takes, and that video is going to be available for anyone who bought a project kit, whether it's the basic or the plus. Super fun to be able to go back and watch that video again and again. Rewind, fast forward, do whatever you need to do to get all of your projects finished, because we love creating with you. So how about a little sneak peek of what my desk looks like now? Again, we had so much fun. I'll also show you the top view, because these are all 4 projects we just created. So we have our stamp sets and our blocks and all of our fun things out here. Let me tell you, it was so much fun. I just enjoyed doing that. So again, whether you've bought a project kit yet or you're considering doing it, please do, because I love sharing the Make and Take videos with you. It just kind of brings the Easter Blessings launch to life. So enjoy, and we will see you on the Make and Take video. Oh, and I'm back. I was there, and now I'm here. Whoa.
Well, you're quick. You are so quick.
So I said I was going to bring Miss Lynn again because I wanted to help me recap the bundles, and then I think she's going to reveal some prize winners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I've got them.
Woo,
I'm ready.
Exciting. Okay, so before you do that, though, let's recap the bundles, because we had some amazing bundles today.
We
might even have one special bundle that includes everything. So we need to know about that.
I want it all.
I want it all.
I know, right? All right, so can I start?
You start.
All right, so bundle number 1 is BD-0501. It's the Sweet Home Bundle, retail value $49.90, and the show price is only $39.92. That's going to be a great one to have.
Yeah. The second bundle is Pretty Plaid Bundle. That's BD-0502. Retail value $21.85, but for less than $20, $19.67, you can pick up this bundle, number 2.
All right, and bundle number 3 is BD-0503. If you look real hard, it includes that darling little baby bow. So for those of you who are saying, I need that one, someone said, I got to buy that. And I'm like, well, it might be in a bundle, and here it is. So it's retailing at $34.85 for that entire bundle, but for the show price, it's only $27.88.
Woohoo! And bundle number 4 is our last individual bundle, and we call this the Silly Goose bundle. You just saw it a few minutes ago. And the retail value for that one is $49.80, with the show price being $42.33.
So fun. They absolutely love that set.
Well,
they loved everything.
So what if we do want it all?
Well, if we want it all, we have that for you available as well. And that's bundle number 5. So BD-0505. And again, that's the I Want It All bundle. It retail values. That's everything that we've showed you. It's $156.40 for a show price of only $121.99. But wait.
Ooh, throw me a little
because if you want it all, if you purchase the Want It All bundle, you're going to automatically receive the Spring Celebrations die set with a retail value of $10.95. So this is a darling set to add to your collection if you purchase it, because you want it all anyways, right? You know you want it all. Exactly. We're just going to give you an extra special little bonus if you purchase all of them.
So exciting. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think that this is a die that we no longer have actually available to buy on the website.
Oh my!
I think this is the only way you can get it. I'm pretty
sure.
Even
better yet. It's one of those.
I have it. Do you want to see?
Okay. Yes, please.
Let's take a peek at it, because I also made a project. So it cuts out all the little words as little strips, but look what I did. I kind of layered up the little Hot Pop.
Okay, and you offset it. Oh my gosh, the little shadow.
That cute?
That is darling.
And look what I've attached it to. Our little Matchbox.
That is...
Check it out.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you. I think
look
I'm
what
going to...
fits in there perfect.
That is really darling, Kim. What a great added little bonus, right? So quick and easy. Love those projects.
Yeah, so you get to
Kim,
have
this has been an amazing day, and we have some winners.
Let's talk about winners.
Yes, let's talk. So you guys have been so great in your interactions. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So we do have some winners that I want to share.
3 different eggs.
3 different eggs. And they can
3 different prizes.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
so I have the first one was our holiday box.
Holiday box.
Right?
Okay.
So that one included the die set.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So the holiday box die set. So I'm going to let you go ahead and...
The winner is...
I know. Right there.
JB 1946, who goes
AKA Nancy Cleaver.
So her username.
Yes,
on
right.
YouTube.
So what we're going to do is congratulations, Nancy. I'm so excited for you. What we're going to ask all of our winners to do is to send us an email with your mailing address, so your name and your mailing address to journeycrew@journeyblooms.com. Yeah. journeycrew@journeyblooms.com. So we have another winner.
Yep. And we'll also post these winners on the events page.
Absolutely. So. We will definitely do that. Good. So our next one was the liquid colors
color bundle.
Robin and I got to share.
Was a fun one.
That's fun, right? So it had included several different of our colors for the liquid color, and the earner and winner of that is Stamped by Kelly.
Ooh,
Stamped by Kelly. So I'm thinking she's probably Kelly.
She might be Kelly.
Yeah. So Kelly, make sure that you send us an email with your mailing information as well. Congratulations to you. And we have one more.
One more.
All right, now I'll let you go ahead.
Now this is the Bloom Creator.
This is the Bloom Creator and the foliage die. So that was a great one to put together, and so many uses for that one.
And did they have enough time to comment their blooms?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. When I went back, it was just scrolling through. They were making sure they got their names in. So this is our winner,
Carrie Rhodes. I recognize that name.
All right, congratulations, Carrie, and to all of our winners, and thank you to all of you for participating. It just makes it so much more fun.
So much fun
when
live.
we're right.
But Miss Lynn, there's going to be lots of people that are also watching this on the replay. So I know we had all those fun prizes. Don't you think we maybe should give one more prize?
Wow! I told you this egg gets bigger and bigger. We have a helper. Hi, Reagan. Come on in. Oh,
she's like, no, I'm too small.
I'm like, I'm gonna hold you up here. There's Reagan. She just brought us in our egg right there.
Thank you, Reagan.
And thank you. You wanna help us reveal it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open it up.
All right, Reagan, can you pull the top off?
Oh my goodness, it's like full of items. Full of items.
So we have, looks like 2 stamp sets and 2 different dies.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Thank you, Reagan. We got Campfire Friends and the matching die. So lots of fun critters.
A lot of fun things to do with that one.
Creature Comforts with a matching die.
Oh, so much fun. All about little animals, little critters, huh?
Fun.
So how are they going to... So let's go ahead and say thank you to Reagan. Thank you so much. We so much enjoy having you with us here. So we're gonna... She wants to...
The top of her head is going to be right there.
So how can... our
everyone
viewers,
have a chance to win,
right? So this particular prize is for those of you who are going to, you didn't have the opportunity to watch it live, or you're rewatching. This is available for everyone.
Yeah, it's true. Anyone can enter this one.
Okay,
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch for that photo right there to show up on Facebook.
All right, so that photo right there, we're going to post. So it's not going to, you don't post this in our YouTube chat.
No,
you don't post this on any other one. It's that picture right there with our big egg.
With our biggest egg. This is actually, I think this egg is a little excessive. What do you think?
But that one was good. All right, so again, look for the post with this picture. Add a comment. So we've done this before, very similar to our last one, where we want to know how much you enjoyed watching and seeing all this amazing inspiration, right?
And which project was
your favorite?
So which project was your favorite?
It could have been something that anyone presented. It could be a project or something that you saw from the product spotlights, Becca, whatever it was. So tell us what your favorite area was that you liked. And the deadline is...
Same as everything else, Tuesday evening. So Tuesday night, probably midnight. We're going to go ahead and close the comments off.
We'll probably make the announcement on Friday that who our winner is and who this will be sent out to. And so is there just one of these, right, that we're going to be...
No. We're going to pick 3 winners.
So, wait. So it's not just one person's going to earn this.
We're there's going to be so many people watching. We're going to pick 3 winners.
So we're gonna give away 3 sets of this. To those of you who participate and share what inspiration and what item you enjoyed about this event that we presented.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
All right.
So I think we're like coming down.
We have got a mess to clean up, which is always fun.
Yes, you do, Kim.
Are the best. And so thank you, Lynn, for all of your comments.
Always so much fun.
Everything. We so enjoyed today. We hope that you enjoyed the weekend. We hope that you enjoyed bringing paper to life, having so much fun.
Absolutely.
With everything. Do we have one more reminder?
Do we have
before we say goodbye?
Oh, okay. So the new items and bundles are available now. I mean, we have actually been online for a little while, right? So you can start shopping now. You can go and look at all of the items in our catalog. The kits that they can create the projects, those are still available. Those are available now. All of them. Featured products will also be on sale. Click the Easter Blessings category when you go to the funstampersjourney.com site, or
shop first and then the Easter Blessings.
Or Spellbinders site. And you can purchase from either of those shops. It's the same shop. And then the bundles and products are on sale. Will only be available until Tuesday night, the bundle pricing. All right, so that's really important. And of course, it's really important. This show could not be done without so many people. You, Kim, amazing job. Robin and Nicole and of course Reagan. But someone who really makes it come together.
Who makes it happen?
Who makes it happen, and that's our Roy.
Yay,
so Roy, thank you. Thank you so much, Roy. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes.
He's the one that worries before the show starts.
Right.
So that's good.
And he's going to be going right now in the next few moments when we say goodbye. So I think it's time for us to say goodbye.
Yes.
And thank you again for all of your time that you've taken to spend with us. And let's gonna say goodbye to the whole team. And thank you so much
to everyone. Have a great weekend, y'all.
Thank you. Dance.